Where the fuck are we? Are we on the water?
Yes.
I cannot move the map. I'm stuck in the top left corner.
That happens to me. I don't know why. It very rarely happens, but it does, and I don't know how to fix it.
See if refreshing fixes it.
I've yet to have that happen, so...
This is the first time it's ever happened to me.
Obviously, refreshing fixes it, but that's, like, not ideal as a solution. It doesn't happen very often. It happens every now and then, and it's very strange.
Come on, let me move. I'm still stuck.
Can you use like Control WASD to move the camera?
You asshole. I press Control W and it just closed it.
Wait, did it? Pans it around for me.
Doesn't Control W close a window?
No? Why would Control W do that?
Yeah, it does.
What?
Also
You're on
got trolled
Linux
by
or
this.
something.
I'm like literally doing it right now. Oh, it doesn't
Yeah, you're on
Firefox it
Linux
closes.
or
It's in
something.
Chrome it doesn't, I see. Now I've got the Foundry open in Chrome.
I might have to do that. Matt just fucking trolled me perfectly.
Unintentionally trolled the shit out of you.
It's like, oh yeah, try hitting Alt F4.
That would be too obvious, like, oh no. I know there's hockey somewhere in this boundary.
If you do Control and arrow keys, it does the thing that you want to do without the thing that you don't want it to
Oh,
do.
yeah.
Yeah.
Weirdly, Control W, and S, and D works, but Control A does nothing.
Yeah, Control A selects all.
Oh, yes, normally, but this thing acts like an app, so...
Yeah, I can't drag the map around. I can use the arrow keys to move it, but
You can't right-click drag?
no.
Huh.
Oh, now I can. I guess after I moved around a bit, it just kind of fixed itself. Oh, I remember one time, like when I was learning about the random integer function on my TI-83 calculator, and I was messing around with a friend with this because we were learning it together, and for some reason it just kept coming out the same number. We're like, what the hell? And so I just wrote a program just to output a random number every time it went through the loop. And so I ran it, and for like the first 20 numbers it was the same, and then it got like unstuck or something and then started doing random numbers. So it was like 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2, and then it started doing random numbers. It's like, what the hell causes that to happen?
And stuff that you stored in, like, queued up in memory or something? I don't know.
That had to be, like, it had to get queued up in memory and then just hit itself over and over. And then that queue remained, and then that just has to be because it's like, oh, random number generation's broken, just hit it a bit. Was basically how I fixed it.
Percussive maintenance.
Yeah.
Did you see the new Minecraft update?
No.
The Deep Dark.
No, there's a new one. I cringed to death. Like, I died. I'm now dead. Rest in peace.
Oh, rip your hardcore world.
Rest in hell, actually.
Yeah, I can actually hear you now.
There's no peace after what I read. They added
Oh, yeah. Okay.
they added chat banning to Minecraft,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
it's account level.
What?
And you cannot opt out of it. If you're playing on any server, even if it's privately owned, on 1.19.1 or higher, anyone can report you on that server, and Microsoft can ban you from all multiplayer content for what you say on a private server.
I never actually migrated my account to a Microsoft account, so pretty sure my Minecraft account is just dead.
No, you can always update it. I had to migrate mine recently because I started a new survival world.
They kept
But then I
screaming at
read
me that
that-
you have to do it by this deadline, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, it didn't matter. I still
Yeah.
got in. But
Oh, go ahead.
I saw like the rule. Like, here's some of the rules. You're not allowed to tell someone to drink or do drugs. You're not allowed to defame someone on Minecraft.
What?
You are not allowed to discuss terrorism, which is really funny. I guess they're tired of people saying, "I'm going to kill this guy in Minecraft." Haha. Profanity is not allowed anymore.
What? That's stupid.
Fuck that. Fuck the man.
All more reasons why Microsoft sucks.
So we closed down the Microsoft the Minecraft server a while ago, and I've just had it running in the background, AFK at farms. I'm not even doing anything on it.
Gotta troll report everyone that swears in Minecraft so they get banned from chat.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, you're running a server on hardware you own, and you're playing it with only people you know, and they can still completely ban you from everything. I mean, I'd understand if it was just like the official, realms or something like that. But a private server is just ridiculous.
Won't take long for them to make mods to get around it, I'm sure.
I hope.
I mean, here's
that's a hack.
Here's the thing. I suspect that this is just something Microsoft told Mojang to do, and they're not actually going to enforce it. That's my suspicion. Because I'm thinking of, like, who wants to be the guy that reads Minecraft reports?
Yeah. Well, it's all going to be an AI doing.
Yeah, we'll just put it through sentiment analysis, and if it comes up negative, we'll ban you. There you go, done.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you got a frowny face from my AI analysis on that, so no, it's no good.
Alright, everyone's here. I love that most honorable Cal Severe is too many words for the player tracker thing. So it just says most. And every single time I look and I'm like, who is most?
Is that supposed to say moist?
Yeah, I like that it treats it as a first name.
Yeah, you're right. This probably is what it's doing.
I mean, I think it actually, didn't you play off of that with one of the NPCs that we met one time in Jockrob's Sanctum?
Almost certainly, I do a lot of jokes and gags on this show.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that there was some like tribe of people or like an orc from a settlement or something like that. No, it was the Bronze Gauntlet. When I met Wemley, I introduced myself to the group of people and I did the drinking game, and the members of the Bronze Gauntlet were really impressed, and they were like, "What was your name again?" And I was like, "I am the most honorable Cal Severe Makikta." And they were like, Most.
Oh, yeah. Alright, I will be starting the recap in 5, 4, 3, 2. Everyone, welcome back to Slaypool, where we last left off the Rising, having concocted a plan to lure both the Episcopata Celis and Aspect Ain were surprised to find Ain did not personally descend to the battlefield. Nonetheless, they remotely detonated the bomb. Unbeknownst to them, Ain had used his aspect to forcibly read the minds of the Rising in an interrogation. Fully aware of the plan the entire time, Ain had moved the bomb to instead target the allies of the Rising and the Rising themselves, destroying part of the city in the process. While Alex's magic was able to save the Rising directly through an incredible divine intervention, the resulting impact from the bomb resulted in the entirety of the Ivory District to despise the Rising. On their way back, they were taunted by Fate, who revealed she had attacked their headquarters in retaliation for Briere, using her divine powers as the goddess of the Conclavist Pantheon. Through some preliminary settings, Venari was able to confirm the assault. The Rising attempted to help with the relief effort in the Ivory District, but were thoroughly despised the entire way through, eventually deciding to head north to make contact with Ariane the Keen. Later, the speaker of Elise, Celeste, reached out to Isaac in a dream to attempt to converse with him and explain what Elise herself thought of the events thus far. With the writ as it exists being damaged and weakened by the events of the Canvas world, this level of stretching the laws was permitted, and Celeste even called Elise down to this dream to speak with Isaac. As the ship docked, the friends of Ariane welcomed the Rising with open arms. All the while, a pack of harpies watched from a distance. All right, now that we're all up to date and we all know what to do and what's happening here, it's time to move the ship. Ta-da.
Let's move this ship along.
And now, most importantly, who here feels lucky?
Ooh, me. I want to roll.
You want to roll?
Feeling lucky, punk?
If you could kindly roll 3d20 for me, Rhodey, we'd all appreciate it.
That was not very lucky.
Nice.
2, 4, and 7.
All right. For her efforts in the Resistance headquarters, minus 13 to the overall hope.
Oh, okay, it's actually very lucky.
Yeah, I was suspecting.
I'm great.
A little low. Yeah.
Who else is feeling lucky?
I'll go.
I feel like I've used up all my good luck. Surely,
All right.
but...
Blix, if you could kindly roll 2d20 for Ain's efforts in the sprawl.
Come on. Double one.
It's been like a couple days.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Who has their window open? Who's insane enough to do that?
Sorry, guys. I have to run real quick. I don't know if you
And one last roll here for good luck. Who is feeling lucky?
Alright, the sirens are finally fucking gone. Jesus, that was so loud.
Matt is feeling lucky.
I thought Tim wanted to roll.
When they drove past his house, he looked out the window and saw the cop car. You heard the Doppler effect. And
I
he
can't
was
believe you have your window open.
I know, in the middle of summer where it's like 30 degrees out.
Just live on the coast, Forehead.
I am on the coast.
Wait, Atlantic coast. Man, it must suck to be over there.
I'm like literally sticking out into the ocean.
I could roll. Well, what do I roll?
All right. This one will be another 2d20. Minus 13.
7.
Nula has begun to move out of the Swallowed City. Armies of demons and the undead are swarming both Capcree and the Sprawl.
Wow, that
This
sounds
place
bad.
is now a war zone. So, let's go ahead and move our friends. Where is Ain? Here's Saga. Red.
I don't think you have a marker for rain.
I-
I keep calling
you're
him Ein, but it's Ain.
Yeah, and I keep going along with it because you say it.
It looks just like I'm. Like Ein, Zwei, Drei.
I'm just infamously bad with names, so...
It's not a name, it's a number.
Wow, true.
I heard you were good with numbers. Even work.
Oh yeah, it literally is supposed to be ein, isn't it? Like like the number, an homage to the number, because all of them
Those
are
are all
numbers
numbered,
in
yeah.
different languages. Yeah.
That's correct. So here's where Ain is. We know where Percy is. And Nula has finally consolidated its force to begin moving out.
Can't see the labels on these red ones, but...
Oh, you can't.
Yeah.
Only on the white ones, we can't see on the red ones.
Also, we killed the long-haired person, so that pen should probably go away.
True.
Rest in peace. R.I.P. Ta-da. All right. So, welcome back to the Broodvar Outpost. Now that we've completed our hope activities, or have we? We have one final roll. Who here is feeling the luckiest?
I can.
Matt.
If you could kindly roll 1d20.
19. No, 16.
Percy
No.
generates 16 hope.
Hooray!
Yay, Percy!
Offsetting Newland a little bit.
Oh, so effectively, I mean, if we subtract the 16 from my 29, we all rolled 13s.
Yeah.
On the other hand,
If you
that
give-
1d20 outweighed all 3 of my d20s.
Yeah, Percy's just goated. You gotta give it up to Percy.
Just keeps on winning.
But now that I've done the or are we thing, we're actually at the Broodvar Outpost. Hello, everybody.
Where are we?
Or are we? You're actually in various parts of Earth in real life. We're playing characters.
Wow, my immersion
What?
just got shattered.
What? Ah! It's corporeal form. There's so much.
Look
delay.
down. You have legs and feet.
Ah! Skin! Where's my iron skin?
The rising wake up. Do they take the red pill or the blue pill?
It was all a dream.
The rising wake up. We were actually playing this entire time Shadowrun. So you are, of course, able to move around the mansion as you see fit. The Broodvar Outpost is situated based around the mansion and the surrounding towns, and essentially this tourist trap. And you have a really nice sort of penthouse suite available all to yourself. You will have some time before you're called up to an audience. You can do whatever you'd like in this downtime. Or we can skip ahead to the audience.
Oh yeah,
I
there was
just
stuff
help
I wanted to
shore
try
up
and
their
do.
defenses as much as I can. Some construction.
I'm planting trees.
Although, how long would we have before the audience?
You have a few hours.
Okay. Yeah, I'd do some quick upkeep. Use defenders repair charges wherever I can.
Okay.
Can I make a holy symbol of Alex out of hope meat?
You can certainly try, yes.
Hope. We've got so many names for it.
16.
I think that'd be enough that you would be able to succeed.
Then I will cast a spell on it. I remember what the spell's called. This spell. Continual Flame.
Wow.
Using 50 ruby dust. Which I have to track in D20 because... For, D&D Beyond, I mean. I had 300 gold's worth of it, now I've got 250. That's all I wanted to do.
Okay, Happy, anything you wanted to do?
Nothing really comes to mind now.
Happy! That's the Demo Knight says in TF2. You guys know TF2?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Titanfall.
heard of it. I like
Yeah,
TF2 more. than-
Titanfall 2, right?
Yeah, that's a good game. Actually, no, by that Titanfall 2 is TF, and then they have the bar, and then 2.
One second.
Well, you don't
It's
pronounce the bar. I mean, what
It's-
other TF2 would he be talking about?
true. That's actually how people do it to differentiate between the two TF2s. They put a bar or the two. But yeah, no, Happy doesn't have anything to do.
All right. So in that case, you have to wait a few hours for Ariane to do some prep work. Ariane is, of course, in charge of the area. And after a while, you are invited to an audience. Isaac is doing some gardening.
How are we sent the invite?
There would be
They're
a
like-
courier that would go up to all of you. A courier, everyone.
Cool.
Like the Skyrim courier.
Can I like shoot him in the head and take his platinum chip?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, we're going to New Vegas now.
Yup. Oh my god. Character tokens are too damn big. Well, whatever. I'm not going to bother fixing this. 1 second, everyone. I, for whatever reason, cannot find Ariane's token anywhere.
Let me make a Dota 2 courier joke.
Yeah, can we?
No, Valve patched out all the good jokes because there's 5 couriers now.
Oh my god, there are 5 couriers.
Yeah, you can't really.
What?
You don't. Everyone has
Like,
their
everyone
own
gets their
courier
own
now.
courier
What? For what?
for Dota.
Yeah, I know.
Like, that's genuinely upsetting. What?
yeah, I
You
know.
don't
Yeah,
have to share
I
a
know
courier.
you guys are talking about. Wait, did you say Shark Week? Because I can talk about that.
No.
It's about a game called Dota. Apparently, they have
Shark Week
couriers.
starts tomorrow.
All the good
What-
courier jokes are about fighting over it. So now that you can't fight over it, it's just kind of sad.
Like, what have they done to this game?
Evolved
Guys,
it.
have I told you that we're partnering with Discovery for Shark Week? They're using Hunter for one of their specials.
Didn't they like have Effie involved because they're the shark jockey?
He's the host for the special.
We're in talks right now, but we can't really say that while we're streaming.
Oh,
You're the one that brought it up.
Oh,
Well, yeah, I
no.
brought up that we had a thing with them, but the Effie reveal, where it was going to
Oh,
reveal that
no.
she's going to bring back the Megalodon to
Oh,
life
no.
for
Wow,
real.
all right,
this
now you're
time.
getting into way too much detail.
Bruh.
Bro.
Speaking of Megalodon, when are we going back on the water?
Well,
Wow.
how's that?
Wah. Water.
Not quite
Crush for the
British.
champ.
Wooter.
Oh, are you not loaded in here? Alas.
Oh, no, I see the world map. What are...
Yeah,
What do
we
you
all
guys
see the
see?
world map.
Okay.
There you go.
I did not switch the scene correctly. Here we go. Would be familiar. Calcivir was such an arrangement here. The guest of honor sits on the left side, and the left side is customarily used for both the host and the guest of honor.
Left is a relative term.
It's true.
Is it left from which direction?
That's true, but it would be from someone coming in and turning to face the table.
I'll take Cal's lead on where to sit.
Ariane is just watching to see who is considered the guest of honor in this group. The entourage of the guest of honor is supposed to sit on the diagonals close to them. Ariane is just sitting alone at the time.
Cal
Does
would
he
be
actually
the
know this
guest of
stuff?
honor.
Does
Wheeler
Angie?
absolutely does not.
You, I guess, would be one of the ones that, I mean, I'm assuming Cal would know, and of all of the people here, either Vanari or Angie would be the second most likely to know. Vanari because they're a noble and they know these things
True.
independently, and Angie because Cal loves talking about random bullshit.
Right.
Use my knowledge to sit where I think I would want to sit.
I'll sit here. Cal, come sit with me.
As a player, I don't actually know, but there's no knowledge nobility in this game.
If you'd like to roll just general knowledge, you can make an intelligence check or
I would
perhaps
like
a
to.
history, which are the same for you.
We're supposed to sit on this bottom side.
Shit. Gee, I can't quite fucking remember.
This is not your type of nobility. This is Hamishorum customs.
Cal, where are we supposed to sit? Are we supposed to be seated yet, or are we supposed to wait for something?
Cal, you would know right away what's going on, which is that Ariane is fucking with you guys. And she's basically testing you on etiquette for essentially no reason.
I want to roll insight into whether they're doing this because they're being playful, and if it would be funny for me to play along in a way that's that would otherwise be an open mockery.
All right.
Okay, I read through the buttons and none of them were insight. Oh, I think this is the insight button.
Are these like kiddies tables, or are they for peasants?
You would know, Vonari, that these are essentially for servants or people that are not invited to the main banquet for whatever reason, or for attendance of people. They also seem to be missing a chair. See, missing chair.
I got a 17 to identify Ariane's mood.
Ariane is just kind of messing around. It's not exactly perfectly playful, like there's a little bit of annoyance to it, but it's not malicious.
I don't think there's going to be very many people that are actually going to be here, so why are we sitting at this end of the table and not beside her?
Happy just sat next to her,
Huh.
and she said,
Cal, why are you just standing there? Come sit down.
Yeah, I'll just sit in the place of honor. Did you say that that was the far end?
Yep.
This is a very awkward seating arrangement. I feel like we're not going to be able to talk to each other very well.
I know, you guys are way over there, and I want to talk to Ariane here, and I want to shout across the whole room.
Well, it seems like I have some company. I wasn't aware that I would be joined. Hello, Miss Kovath. How fares your family?
Oh, not so well, but, you know, these times nobody's doing so well.
I'm sorry to hear that. Hello, my esteemed, yet distant sibling.
Distance because you're way over there.
Also because she disappeared for like 2.5 years.
The double entendre joke.
Seems that once upon a time, you rescued me from where I once was. Now I appreciate you making a place for me yet again in this world.
Ariane stands up and then does a little curtsy and then sits back down again. It is only right. Besides, the Address Stars have an important role to play in this.
May we speak freely in this place?
I have ensured that all prying eyes and ears are far away from the dining hall. You'll notice it's unusually vacant.
Well, shall we regale you with the tale of our adventures? Is there any news which you might wish to relay to us first?
I would like to hear your side of things. It has been a long 2 years. You notice that Ariane is, like, notably more scarred than she was before. Not, like, significantly, but she's got, like, some scars on her faces that weren't there. She also looks even buffer than before.
Then I shall tell you the tale of the fourth imprisonment which I have experienced, that which followed my long distance as a child, the tales of the North, that which you rescued me, and now the defeat of Jockrob.
Right.
I'll tell like a short version where like in the middle I mentioned something like not yet being a demigod. We had some challenges escaping from so and so. But also trying to yield to mostly wielder, I think. And talking about the sort of split part of the journey where we were, we split the party for most of the adventure.
Within Jockrob's.
Jockrob's lair, the place that we were for 2.5 years, other than the time warp part. Since Wielder is seated closest to me, I figure that they would be telling most of the story from that end. Plus, they have a high intelligence, so they can probably recall a lot of it in more specifics.
Those of you who are unfamiliar with this table, meaning everyone that isn't Calcivier or Ariane, you are surprised at the way that the acoustics works on this table. The room is actually designed around the table such that...
is it domed?
Yes.
Yes. Awesome. It's the U.S. Capitol building has a room like that. If you stand in one spot, you can hear the person talking in another spot, like 30 feet away, just because of the acoustics.
Yeah, and this table is the same. It's a very traditional Hammy Shoreham, like, aristocrat thing to have. The Broodvars probably shouldn't have one, but they splurge to put up appearances.
So to clarify, is this new construction? Or is this just like, this is part of the estate?
This is new construction, but you've likely seen some similar in your time.
Yeah, mostly in abridged form. But I do mention, like, we met these allies and now they're in a different place. Got my leg back.
Can I watch her reactions to various parts of this story?
You can. You have a copy to the old Ariane stat block, because I do not, and I'm kind of going off memory here.
I think that there. Yeah, let me see if I do.
I think I'm just in range to give Venari Flash of Genius.
Why?
I'm just saying, just if I need to give her Flash of Genius for like an important insight roll or something. We're like exactly 60 feet away.
Oh, wow.
It's 60 feet, right?
This is the stat block that I have.
Nice. I don't have access.
Interesting. Oh yeah, I guess I'm not part of the campaign anymore because limited slots.
What?
Character settings.
Did you tell her about Yoshi Silver being released and stuff? Or is that
Try
glossed
again.
over?
There we
are. Would bring that up.
Yeah, they can hear about that. Sure, that seems like a good thing to mention to this person. I'm being basically honest. I can't think of anything that I'm particularly excluding from the tale. But I want to tell an abridged form that sort of signals like we can go into more detail, but this is honestly, if you need anything, then we can go over that. But we have some urgency in general in our lives.
Okay. Ariane watches everything that you say, and Vonar, you watch everything that Ariane watches, and you get the sense that Ariane is mostly and almost exclusively focused on trying to understand just what's happening.
It's over her head. There's a lot, so I don't blame her, but...
I mean, her sister comes back 2 years later, hasn't aged, has her leg back. She's got to be thinking, is this even Calcivir?
Also, this is one of the wildest stories ever told by a person in the history of Bustan, so there's also that.
Oh yeah, by the way,
Yeah,
we're
I mean,
demigods.
I'm
They
special.
Unless they've read
They knew
Calamity.
that.
May I be perfectly candid?
What
My
I
esteemed
prefer.
sister. Under what conditions would I ask you to be anything but honest with me?
There have been times that I have felt inadequate compared to your exploits. None more so than this. But I'm glad that you are back in one piece. Now, as for myself, allow me to briefly go over the circumstances that I have been forced to contend with. During the past 2 years, there has been a shadow that has appeared over this area. Formerly known as Slaypool, though I hesitate to call it such these days. There have been a number of monsters that have come up. They are strange in behavior, as they seem to share human characteristics. Moreover, nightmares have been approaching with increasing numbers, more so than ever before. We have found ourselves in a defensive position, thankfully, against the forces of Ain, and to the east they call themselves... well, they once called themselves the Platinum Grimoire. But an ocean separates us from them, and a large plain separates us from the forces of Ain. I have used the naval capabilities of the Broodvars to the best extent to try to find what is happening, and I can safely conclude that there is a very large circle around us, of which the effects of this Naixonchi, was it? Is most pronounced. The outside world seems affected, but to a much lesser extent. One of my scouts has came back as recently as a few months ago. It seems the mainland Asmalans are not aware of what's happening in Slaypool. Other than that, that is all that I'm aware of during the time since we last met. Recently, there has been troubling reports coming from the beach. But you have had a lot to deal with. I wouldn't want to burden you any further with this.
What's on the beach? I am curious.
It's better for us to know than to not know.
We don't know. That's what's troubling.
The beach near Hill's Crater?
That's correct. We've lost contact with many of the scouts that we had in the area.
We could check it out before we leave.
I would be most grateful for this, but don't overburden yourself. This is something that I can handle, given enough time.
We could at least get an eye on it. We won't go down like a scout. We could send you a message telling you what we find, so you could be better prepared.
Vonari, passive insight, you get the sense that she wants the help, but also doesn't want to accept the help.
Yeah, that's what it kind of sounded like, so.
Nobles.
If you insist, I suppose.
At the very least, we can help you conquer it yourself as well, if need be.
Mm-hmm.
Even if we can't do it all. After all, you've been highly capable up to this point.
Tell me, what has happened to Isaac?
He died really bad, unfortunately.
I see.
We didn't all make it out of Jakrub's sanctum.
There was this. Well, I wasn't really there, but I got told the story that there was this like pool of white liquid, and he went in to try to like commune with hope or something, and just didn't come out.
The water is much more powerful than any one person can comprehend. But he is one with the cycles of rain. May Niare's blessings take him to the afterlife. Now, I imagine you would like to have some sort of food at this point. Are you all comfortable with spicy food?
I do not require food. Save your rations.
Yeah, of course. I'm not okay with spicy food, but...
But you use spicy spells. You use fire spells.
Do nobles eat spicy food in Slaypool, or do they eat plain food?
In Slaypool, nobles typically have like sweet tooths.
Oh. I do
Pineapple
appreciate you
bread.
feeding us. If you got any, I really like pineapple bread if you got it. Isn't there something like watermelons too that we made up? I can't remember that.
Yeah, there's watermelons. That's a
Oh yeah, we just
classic.
ate. Oh, it was like watermelon foie gras.
Mhm.
If we got watermelon foie gras, I imagine many of the best pleasures of the city have been erased with the passage of time, or with the passage of weird, freaky magic stuff.
Well, if you are particular to the Slaypool diet, then I suppose. But there are far greater food offerings that can be had. If you would like to expand your palate beyond this continent, our chefs have prepared a feast.
Can I ask
I do
one
like eating
unrelated
things.
question? Why is there a chair missing back there? It kind of throws off, the symmetry of the room.
Where do you think Ariane's chair came from?
Ariane just starts like tapping on the desk impatiently.
I would really appreciate free food, thank you.
We were attacked recently and used the chair to defend themselves.
Oh, do you need a new chair? I know a guy. Well, he'll have to make it out of silver, but I know a guy.
I can work with wood.
I think they're probably capable of replacing a chair.
We can replace the chair eventually. It's not the highest on our priorities, though it does throw off the symmetry of the room.
And who attacked you?
It's nothing. There are many brigands that can be found in the world these days.
I managed to get into here?
Ariane shrugs. Passive insight, she is trying to downplay how dangerous it was and how strong she is, etc. Our security was able to handle it. I didn't even need to get involved.
Hmm.
You
Are you
must be
running
quite
low
proud
on-
of your people.
I've trained them well, and they have learned a lot.
Are you running low on resources? I wouldn't expect a chair to be a sometime eventually sort of item. If you're out of lumber, I can grow some trees while they fix the house meteor thing.
The issue is not resources, rather manpower.
Oh,
As far as carpenters go, we need them to man the defenses and to ensure that our barricades are in working order. One chair in the dining room is not the greatest of concerns.
Were they happen to be harpies that attacked you?
No,
You know anything about?
if you must know, they were members of the Conclave.
ooh, angels.
The fact that you won at all is extremely impressive then.
Yeah, the Conclave's super evil now. They're kind of scary.
Although we still have reason to believe Kofi and what's the water god's name again?
Yeah,
right.
Nira are
Jeez,
still.
Aren't you a cleric?
I was out of character. Are still at least resisting fate. Some of the others we believe to be completely under her control directly, like Michael.
We are very well aware of this. The Conclave has been trying to gain a foothold in here for quite some time. Originally, we went along with their requests. However, they seem to want to force an orthodoxy of conclavist worship onto us. Though we worship the same gods, we worship them quite differently, do we not? And she looks over at Calcivir.
No comment. Or if you're talking,
No
you're
comment.
muted.
No comment.
She brushes it off. Well, if you would like to help us investigate what's happened with the scouts, I can direct you to where they were last spotted. Otherwise, Ariane goes over here and then pulls like a rope, and off in the distance, Vonari, with your absolutely absurd perception, plus 10, you hear a bell go off in the distance.
I'm going to signal to Happy, and say, I don't know, we inherit the management structure of the stone wall. In reference to the, whether we go after the scouts. Brave leader.
Yes, I believe it's we're obligated to go after the scouts and such conditions. We will do our utmost best to find them and, or if sadly the case may be, avenge them.
Very well. A number of plates are put forward. Most of them are put over onto, like, Cal's side here, but a few are brought over to Ariane. There's a lot of seafood curries that are prepared, as well as, like, roast vegetables. It is a huge overall feast. There's some dessert options that none of you are familiar with, except, of course, Calcivir and Ariane. They seem to be like these purplish custard things. They are not actually that sweet. It's more of like a savory with like a hint of sweet. But the interesting thing about them is when you have this custard, it completely refreshes your palate. So if you're eating spicy food, this will get rid of the spice. And then you can try like the more the savory or nuanced dishes.
Palate cleanser.
Yeah, exactly. All of the dishes are, of course, they have like these huge communal bowls that are put in front, and then everyone has their individual plates. And everyone is also served like this flatbread, which is used to eat the food with. You note immediately that this is absolutely way too much for the amount of people here. It's a classic noble flex.
Shouldn't you be saving some of this food?
Nonsense. We have no issue with resources.
How is that? We've encountered other settlements, and agriculture is pretty tricky these days. Plus, if this is seafood, where did you get it?
Very recently, there has been a change in the ocean. The waters have been purified. Nia sends her blessings down upon us.
Can I... Detect magic never picked up. It did. Can I detect magic? See if I pick up any pollution, Nyaxanchi pollution in the fish, in the seafood?
Casting
Also
a spell at
question.
the dinner table is considered rude.
True.
I
Also,
don't
the room
really
is
have.
also the room is shielded against scrying and divination. Sort of, probably, hopefully.
Didn't
Wheeler
sound
doesn't
like
have
it
the
to
best
me.
table manners. I don't know
I
if he's ever
mean,
eaten at a
that-
table before.
That was the implication. No, we asked Ariane. She
No,
said
she
took measures.
worded it specifically about she got everyone that could listen out of here, not that she was.
Yeah, there weren't any
blocking-
people in the room, right? Which is a different thing.
Oh, okay.
That was my understanding of. She didn't want to outright say that people couldn't scry or spy on you, but that is people
I mean,
nearby
well,
were not nearby.
My understanding is Ariane's also pretty high level. She would recognize that people might be scrying.
You notice there's an abjurative effect on the roof.
Okay. Alright, nothing from the fish.
Is there an empty cup in front of me at this dining
There
table?
is.
In response to them talking about how the water is getting more pure, I'm gonna pick up
Yes.
my cup and dip my finger over the edge of the cup and start pouring water into it and
Hell
say,
yes.
so it would seem. Blessings for us all.
Calcivir just flexing.
Doesn't even need to cast a spell to do that.
Ariane just cocks an eyebrow. Well, it seems you've picked up some new tricks since last we met.
I sip my tea.
They're like Aqua from Konosuba now. New party tricks with water. Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Would you say anything, or would you just have awkward silence in this feast?
Awkward silence.
Angie will talk to Happy about are there any sports teams in Slaypool before it exploded?
There were a few.
Okay. Angie will talk to Happy about sports and wonder if the sports will come back after the city becomes unexploded, or if the rosters will need to change.
Cal's interested to know about news at home, so if there's nothing else urgent to discuss, that's the topic that they're going to trend toward.
Would you start off with this, or would you just kind of like lean into it over time? I guess, if that makes sense.
I would start off like poking around, like maybe prompting about their appearance and if they've been able to take time to do things that I remember them enjoying. But eventually more like there are things that I used to enjoy back there. I wonder how things are for those we both once knew better.
There's a brief pause. Well, I will just say it. Karn has succumbed to his illness.
Is this truly the last of him? There's been no hope for him. He never found his aid.
Ariane nods. But at the very least, he does not have to contend with this.
To think that I was able to shirk my curse, and he could not even escape something so... It feels mortal to me now.
We believe the druids have been involved in this. Even now they continue their assault. Our dearest parents continue to fight, defending their territory as best they can.
Wait, but didn't we find out, yeah, wasn't it like fate who turned Hero into a curse and like struck you from your homeland, Cal?
Perhaps that news has not made itself known in the intervening period. Well then, Ariane, let us tell you the things that we learned before our disappearance.
Very well, I'm all ears.
Angie, perhaps you might be able to regale us with the tale of this most desperate of relations.
They met Hero, and Hero was kind of cool. They were a paladin, but they felt really linked to Cal. And a bunch of other things happens. They killed Jockrub. This is all before I joined. And then Hero turned into... Well, it turns out Hero was a curse. Hero was a living spell. And then now Hero is inside Cal. And they're one person now. The most heroic Counselor Mactica of House Adristar. Wow, that is a mouthful. But now Cal's not cursed anymore, and Cal can go home if they want. But, there's a ring of fuck around us, so I think Cal can't actually go home unless we find a way out of the ring of fuck.
Indeed, and most operatively, it was fate who put together this curse upon me. Not perhaps the druids themselves, but driven by a deeper, darker hand.
Yeah, Cal's whole family lied to them for a long time. Sorry, if I'm being blunt, it's only because I'm slightly mad on Cal's behalf. And then Angie just kind of like stares at Adrienne after he says that.
I thought the curse had been lifted when Hero was my friend got absorbed into Cal.
Yes.
But couldn't you go home now?
Well, there's a big circle of fuck around us.
If there were some means by which I could perform this transportation, then yes, I could leave you all alone. However, it seems that the link between me and this place has led to some fulfillment of a prophecy. My place is here.
I think Cal's trying to say that we're their friends.
All of the world is my friend.
Also that.
Ariane is just kind of looking at you, sort of like aghast, almost. Like, what? Who is this person? Why are they, like, suddenly attacking me? Well.
Looking at Angie, right?
Yes. You have some strange company, dear sibling. At the very least, they're passionate.
To be constrained to only the normal in times like these is to withhold one's most powerful weaponry. Only the exceptional can deal with exceptional times.
I suppose.
Cal is saying that we've become good friends. I have to translate from noble to normal for everyone else.
And yet, this lack of decorum is shocking. Have they learned nothing in your presence? I would have thought you a better teacher than this.
I suppose that my mindset has indeed changed in the intervening period, my dearest sister. Truly, there are many things that we have to learn from in each other's case. They have taught me some of the principles of life, even as I have taught them to hold their head high.
I was saying that the world exploded, so it doesn't matter so much anymore.
I see. And yet, we are temporarily embarrassed, but rest assured, once these affairs are over, it will come time to return to our land, to defend our family, and to take our rightful place. Do you not agree? Or has that, too, of you changed?
I believe in the defense of those who deserve a long life.
She gives you a wry smile. Very well. I apologize for the quality of these plantains. We were not able to get them perfectly underripe. They are a bit mushy.
This is far nicer food than we've been eating for a very, very long time. We appreciate.
And yet, compared to the Adristar dining tables, it is a mere pittance. I am only giving my sibling what they deserve. And, as their honored guests, you should share in the same privilege.
Shouldn't everybody deserve this?
Those of us in power do so to watch over those that we are in charge of. This is our reward for the protection we provide. For the safety.
In times of constrained resources, certainly these things must be spent with some forethought.
Of course.
I agree. Just because things are good now, should still be preparing for leaner times if things don't go right.
What is not consumed now will be given freely to the people. However,
That assures me.
It has been several years since I have seen really any of you. I fought alongside you once. This is a joyous occasion.
Adrian talks like an evil villain.
Yeah.
It brings me joy to see your face once more, too. and to understand you more deeply in a time removed from our past rivalries.
I look back on it almost fondly now. Why was I so concerned with something so petty? Dearest sibling, it is time that we bury this hatchet and work together for the betterment of all. And Ariane raises her glass.
Al raises their own.
Cheers.
It's similar, but across the table, it's sort of like you nod at the other person and then try to drink at the same time.
I would like to insight this whole conversation. Was Ariane involved in this conspiracy against Cal?
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me. Okay, here's this character, and then I have to press the insight button. 20.
So Ariane seems to have like some modicum of guilt. Exactly what that entails, you can't be certain. But there's definitely an undercurrent of this whole feast of like, I'm trying to make amends for something. And you don't know what that something is because, you know, insight doesn't let you read minds.
Okay. Angie will munch on a plantain instead of cheersing.
Alright, this is a plantain chip, so it's actually like a little bit crunchy, and then on the inside you have this sort of vegetable taste. It's a little bit sweet, but the outside is like really salty and heavily spiced, and then the inside is smooth, so it's quite a refreshing thing to have. If this isn't perfect, you don't know what perfect would be like.
I'll grow some plantains later so that they can make better ones.
Better than
Well
perfect.
then, Ariane, if you would let me, I would say a blessing that our past wrongs are washed away and settle underneath the sediment.
Ariane nods and seems to give like a genuine smile.
Now's a great time to forgive the past because the past may no longer exist after this is all over.
Yo, Ain gang, let's go! No? No one?
No one's gonna cheer for Ain.
Ain gang, let's go! The chat's on my side.
It's true, they are.
Yeah, Happy's on my side. Let's go. Oh, Happy, you want a defect? Imagine how, like, wildly traumatic that would be for the Rising if Happy's like, I was on Ain's side the whole time. And we do, like, a flashback.
That whole time she was gone, she was actually doing stuff for Ain.
Yeah, exactly. And so, with that, the dinner comes to a close. And Happy, I messaged you about this, but just to be 100% certain, you must make a Constitution saving throw.
Huh.
What's it? What? I don't remember this at all. But all right.
What was this saving throw for?
I don't know.
Is Happy poisons?
This stuff does not affect the Fae equally as it does people not of the Fae, and as such, you are just like absolutely burned into hell and cannot taste anything for the next few days.
Oh, because it's spicy.
Oh yeah, they eat like meat pies with
Delicious.
0 seasoning. It's just meat.
Yeah, like the meat pies of just like 0 meat, like random fruits.
What? Happy's father like ate meat pies, which are literally just fucking shitloads of meat, weren't they? Like raw meat.
Yeah, raw meat and pastries. And puff pastry.
Feels
They don't
good.
even salt it.
It's
But
fine.
your
That's what
taste
healing
buds
magic
been
is for.
blasted into oblivion.
Heal those taste buds.
Use a greater restoration.
Is that what it would take? I don't think we can. We don't have the materials.
Alright. So, if you'd like to investigate the beach, you may do so.
Beach
Yeah.
episode.
We're actually gonna get a beach episode.
I wonder if we're gonna get a waffle episode too. I like the waffle episode in Calamity.
I don't think this beach episode's gonna be chill though. God, there's like a scout team that went missing.
I wanted to try to get us to the beach
The scout team's
before
probably
the shit
just
went down, but I never managed to.
Alright.
scout team's probably just having a beach party.
So I observed that nobody tried to insight whether the scout thing was just a cover story and Ariane wants us to fall into a hole.
I don't think that's
Well, I think
likely.
that kind of gets covered by she wants to ask for help, but won't. Like, if it was a trap, she wouldn't want help.
Fine, we walk into traps all the time.
Yeah, we'll be fine. We're level 10.
Also, it's not clear to me how well positioned this establishment is. Like, we heard a little bit about how Ariane is doing, but it's not clear to me. They're, like, proud of the training that they've done and stuff like that, but it's not clear how many concrete, actionable resources they have. Like, they're set
What
on
did
food,
I
I
see
guess.
while I
but-
was walking around, shoring up defenses?
I'm intentionally avoiding going into detail because I asked the group how they feel about domain play, and it was firmly rebuked.
Well, some of us wanted to, but some of us did not, so...
It was firmly rebuked.
I guess, in an isolated way, it was. It doesn't represent the entire conversation, but it's still meaningfully true.
So, in the abstract, their defensive fortifications are very good, but only because the area is not large. Right? Because it's so condensed,
Okay.
they're able to get the fortifications that are required. You get the sense that Ariane was very accurate in saying that their problem is rather manpower. They probably can't expand any further without having some gaps in their defense. Nonetheless, they do have a number of ballistae that they have. They have palisades that they've set up around the area. There's trenches. They do have as well like a number of different barricades that they have with arrow slits that can be used and crossbows. So it is well defended on that front. Their weaknesses are going to be anything flying in. They don't really have a good solution to that problem. Like, there's no really
Wonder where
large
that-
sniper tower or anything like
I wonder
that.
where that ballista we brought in from the Feywild ended up.
Did we leave it there? I don't remember.
No,
was
we
auctioned.
sold it.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And so, let's go to the beach. It is around midday, so let me just adjust this to be midday.
Vamos a la playa. Vamos a la playa. Beach episode.
You see that there was laid down a mat, and there is a bag here. Other than that, there's no trace of life.
I will investigate the bag and the mat.
Okay, go ahead and make an investigation check.
Sight within 1 foot. Eyes of minute seeing. Like I hold the bag up. I guess that's within a foot.
If you have a feature, could you try clicking it in Foundry?
It is. Yeah, let me bring this up. It is equipment. And here we go.
Okay.
Yeah, studying an object within that range. The pouch. Alright, now let's figure out how to do advantage. Alt. It's not Alt. Yeah, Control. Shift. There it is.
Wow. You take a look, and it is trail rations. Very common that you would see. Like, this is essentially as close to standard issue as it possibly gets. And by the look of it, this bag contains 3 days worth of rations. And when you investigate it and compare to the average diet, you look at the contents of it and kind of shake it around a little bit just to get a feel for the weight of everything. There is about half a day's of rations, meaning that this happened 2.5 days into the person's shift. Moreover, judging by the rations themselves, they are a little bit stale looking. Not quite to the point of like the food lowering in quality, as again these rations are currently exposed to the air. The bag was just kind of open in the middle of nowhere. But you don't see like any major degradation or spoilage or anything of the sort. But you do see that it does look like it's been there for some time.
Okay. Are there any like signs that maybe something came out of the water and dragged him in? Is there any signs on?
That would be a subsequent investigation, as that's a different thing entirely.
Yeah. I'm just happy you're going to let me use investigation for that. Oh, that's probably not advantage. So use the fortune.
This would be an advantage, right? Because it's sight.
Within 1 foot? Yeah.
Use your flash or genius yourself?
I'll take the 31.
Begrudgingly selecting 31. You look very carefully, and there are no traces whatsoever. And as you look, there really are no traces. Wasn't there a scout here? Where are the tracks? What's happened to them?
Flying enemy, maybe.
No. Can't even be a flying enemy, because as you look, there's literally no tracks. You notice that this rug is on the sand. There are no tracks coming in. There's no tracks coming out. And yet, there's this rug. How did it get here?
Let's pull the rug aside.
When you pull the rug aside, you see an indentation in the ground that suggests that there was a person here. You conclude one thing. This area has been tampered with.
They hid the evidence.
Tampered in what way? Can I tell?
The tracks have been meticulously removed, likely by someone airborne, because if they were on the ground trying to remove their tracks, that wouldn't track.
Okay. Yeah, so something swooped in, picked it up, cleaned up a little bit, make it look like they...
I'm not saying harpies, but harpies.
Yeah, that's where my mind was going. Yeah.
Are these rocks?
Yeah, there's pebbles.
Hell yeah.
Rolling into the water. Roll for skipping rocks.
I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna disturb the natural beauty of this area. Is the water normal now?
The water is normal.
If I scoop some up, it's like salt water again, right? It's not.
It is.
Okay, it's not fresh water. I was worried that the non-oxygenifying and then the de-oxygenifying would remove the minerals.
Yo, free desalination, let's go!
Can we see the meteor in the distance?
You look off into the distance and you can see that there is like the soft glow of the meteor. The water is like unusually warm for this time of year. You suspect the meteor has something to do with it.
I'm wondering, were there Triton constructions near here before the world went the fuck?
Not near here specifically, but in the surrounding area, yes.
Oh, okay, so there's like tourist houses stuff.
Right.
It's like, hey, I want to spend a week in the warm waters because it's winter. And they're nobles, so of course they have extra houses. Okay, we should visit a couple of those while we're here, team, to see if the Tritons are all dead or not.
You might want to
Isaac?
hide that crown if you want to hold on to it.
If you could kindly make a perception check while you're by the water.
Okay, I was thinking about sticking my face in, but I didn't. 12.
12. You hear like some soft sound coming from the water, but you're not sure what it is.
Ooh. Can I hold my breath and stick my face in?
You can.
Are you gonna tell us? No? Okay.
As you're looking around, you hear this sound a little bit more clearly now. It's just sort of like a chime, like a bell, ritually going off in a pattern. Ding! 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 Kindly make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Siren's
Or-
call.
Yes, I get to go into the water.
You'd like to investigate this bell. It sounds beautiful.
Okay. Angie will. I believe Angie probably knows how to swim because she has high athletics. So Angie will begin to swim out. She's gonna cast prestidigitation every 6 seconds to make as much of her hair as pristine as possible while she continues swimming.
Alright. Everyone, you've just noticed that she is going towards this bell.
Do you see something?
Do we see or hear the bell or no?
No.
Where are you going, Angie?
Am I able to reply or should I not reply?
You're underwater.
Oh. Oh yeah, I'm
She's
swimming.
underwater.
Yeah, it's... The bell's underwater.
I guess once I have to descend, I will stop casting prestidigitation because that needs air.
Mhm.
Can we see her?
You would see at some point she would be descending to go towards the bell.
While she's descending, before she leaves sight, I would like to try to cast Vortex Warp.
The tentacle of the Kraken! Being underwater imposes no penalties on the target's movement or attacks. I can swim really fast.
That's true.
I mean, I've got no reason to really doubt what you're doing right now, so I just watch. I'm not about to go swimming, so.
Cal, what are you doing? Are you just standing stoically in the back?
Yeah, basically. I can't think of anything to do here. I don't interrupt spells, so you're not fucking over any water.
I'm very
Lo-fi Cal.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, can I cast Vortex Warp and try to get Angie back here?
everyone roll initiative.
Hey,
I gotta get to this bell. Please roll a 20. Okay, that's pretty good.
Utility.
It's a good start
that's not very
on the
good.
bell program.
Oh, you knocked my dice over to a much better result, but I don't get that one.
Alright.
What's it
Cashew.
called? Paul, we've long rested at this point so far?
Yes, you would have had... You would have
Well-
been able to long rest at the penthouse.
Before the zone, yeah.
Hey, baby.
So I'm still down 1 second of spell slot, but that's fine.
Hey, Cashew.
Alright, beautiful. Alright. This sound of the bell is about 30 feet down and forward, as much as it is. How much is it? Oh, you can actually get there in one turn, believe it or not.
Without using my dash or anything, I can just get there.
Yeah.
Hooray! I'll do that.
Alright, as you get down to see what exactly it is that's making this sound, suddenly you snap back to reality. You see the decaying skull of a person.
Am I still wearing the crown?
I don't know if you are.
I believe I would be, right?
Would you? Okay.
I
Are you just
forgot that-
wearing
I
it
never-
every day?
I never added that to my inventory, did I? I mean, yeah. Why wouldn't I?
It's not in your inventory, you don't have it.
That's the crown of Slightful.
Alright, if you want to wear the crown, I know you have it. I don't really care if you...
I mean,
Put it on
yeah,
your suit.
obviously I wear it. Wait, so I did forget to add that crown of Slightful.
Whatever this thing is, it's probably intelligent if it's clearing tracks of... I guess it could be something different. It might not be the same related.
Okay. It's just a skull. Do I recognize who the skull is from or what race it's from?
This appears to be a dwarf.
Huh. I
And-
probably shouldn't touch it if it...
It's recent. Like, it's not, like, fully decayed. You know what I mean? Like, this has been put there relatively recently.
Okay. How far down is it? 30 feet, you said?
Yeah, 30 feet down.
Okay, I will bonus action dash to the surface, take a breath, and cast Mage Hands.
Okay.
At the skull. And then end my turn because I'm out of actions.
Okay.
Oh, I guess I'll also say, cool skull bell.
Alright, go ahead and end your turn when you're ready then.
Oh, I'm
I
sorry.
don't see the initiative tracker. Am I supposed to?
I
There.
You might have to click the carousel on the left.
No, like there's literally no carousel whatsoever.
Happy. Happy.
Yeah,
It's
try
your turn.
refreshing because I can see it.
Appe!
So, do you have the skull in your hands, or is it in the mage hand?
It's being mage hand.
It's neither. I have manifested the hands. Next turn, I can use my
Oh.
action to touch it.
Okay.
I don't see an icon for the combat carousel opening tool, but I can open it by clicking where the carousel should be.
The
Huh?
button. It literally has a picture of a Ferris.
Mine
or a
literally is just like
merry-go-round.
completely empty in the top of
Carousel.
my screen. There's nothing.
Did you
Well-
refresh?
I did.
If you don't have the carousel, you can also use the tracker
the
tab.
yeah. There's less than I do. But...
Oh, I see.
Or
the
just
tab.
remember, it's Isaac, then Happy, then Wielder, then Calcifer, then Ari. Like in the olden days.
I'm last. It's fine.
Isaac died. It's Angie who's first.
And
Nice, Angie.
I was reading the names. It still says Isaac.
Well, Angie's head's above water at this moment, right?
There you go.
Yes.
Angie, what are you doing?
Found a cool skull thing. It's ringing like a bell, and also it magically compelled me to come over here, but I'm good now. I'm gonna bring it over there.
Oh, does that mean anything? Is that like something that from the Feywild anyone would have encountered before, or no?
You do not have the appropriate skills to determine what this is.
I'm happy just gonna wait at the shore for Angie to come in.
Yeah, I'd be reaching for the spool of thread to
Ah.
chuck it.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Currently holding on. Oh.
Coming out of invisibility, you see this
Wait,
creature.
it was invisible? Because I can see invisibility.
Wait, you can see invisibility?
The rows of loss.
Nice.
Oh my god.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
Let me double check. I will click the.
Coming out of super magic
Yeah.
invisibility that breaks all ethereal sight, as I don't know
wow.
how to undo this.
That's fine. I think
My
I
eyes
think
were
we can
closed.
Forgive that. It's bright at the beach, so
the
those eyes
rogue
are closed.
eyes can't be closed very well. I got nothing.
Maybe it was stealthing while invisible.
Right, I remembered why I wanted to have the crown on. Does the crown recognize the skull?
Oh, no.
Oh. Does the crown recognize this big tall guy?
No.
Dang.
Does the crown look cool?
However, you do have religion, so you may roll religion in this case.
Hey!
Wait, can I roll religion?
I got a 12.
If you have religion, you may attempt to roll to know what this creature is.
I got an 18. Because I'm better at rolling dice.
Oh
Uh,
my god.
These creatures
bottle.
all move one after another, so I'm going to show them all.
Oh my god.
Calcivir, you may know about any of these creatures. Any one of these creatures.
Look at that aura.
Which one looks the spookiest? Like, which one is just the most horrifying, dreadful thing that Seraph would be a big fan of? I want to know about that one, if I get to pick.
Pretty much all of these things are equally dreadful. Actually, go ahead and roll again. You would have advantage because you have Seraph.
Fucking 3 of them.
Is a 4 more than 18?
Wow. No, it's not.
Unless the
Alright.
4 is really big.
You may pick one of these creatures.
Ooh, pick the one that's radiating purple.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick the radiating one because I feel like just choosing abstractly, Seraph is kind of a demon with effects over others rather than just being cool on their own, so they'd be more likely to know about that one.
You would be told immediately by Seraph, that is Canoleith the Indestructible. Its shield is terrifying. It repels magic. Furthermore, it prevents any teleportation. You cannot escape. Your only choice is to battle. But with every hit, it saps at your life.
So I'm gonna point at Canoleith, which I guess might be an initiative order thing, so maybe I do this later. But I say, Canoleith the Indestructible's shield repels magic and we can't teleport.
So you see as these creatures come out of like a super planar invisibility thing, which works differently than invisibility, but functions the same way. Behold, we three will drag you all into the abyss. The Rising. I don't know why you have come, but we will claim your heads for Lord Nula. And Armanua is going to start concentrating on something.
Okay.
You see this other one? Oh, what wonderful cloak you have. And he is going to activate the ability of Creeping Darkness here, which is going to create some Creeping Darkness.
I don't think that really matters too much to me, but
I don't have a great token for this, so I'm just going to use... Let's see. Who should I use? Oh, let's use Apology. That'll be fun.
Puppet her corpse around.
Yeah, we know Apology is dead, so no one will be surprised by this.
I want to know if
one.
his repel magic is only if things target him or if it's in that whole fucking aura, because we have a real hard time with the whole aura. Oh, he's putting it over there. Interesting.
Oh my goodness, is that supposed to be there?
Yeah, it's
Yes.
it's darkness.
No, there's something else there. There's apology in the darkness.
You troll. Yeah, let me get this right.
Just so you can do the aura.
Ooh, now it's darker.
Big dark.
Really cool effect. Especially how it meshes with the radiating doom aura of magic repellent.
Yeah, I like the puddle. I don't think Nyari likes the puddle, but I like the puddle.
So,
That probably looks different to you guys than me.
this is magical darkness. Ergo, your robe of eyes does not work for it.
Really?
Yeah, magical darkness.
Yeah, I guess so.
I swear I'm not trying to troll your eyes.
Yeah, no,
here.
because warlocks get the one that specifically goes
Yeah.
through magical darkness.
That's the only way to go through it, yeah, is with the warlock thing.
Then they take out their sword. You should be happy. Can you see? No, you can't really see. It's really dark in it. None of you can see what's happening. So, advantage.
Who's the attack?
19 hits.
Oh,
On you, Vonari. Sorry, it's really dark.
If the defender was out, it would be following Venari.
let me just double check. Oh, I have to be able to see them, so well, I
And
guess I
as-
can't do anything about that. Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
I wouldn't be able to see it, so the
Yeah.
defender couldn't deflect attack. Okay.
All
On
right.
my turn, I can do something about the darkness, but not.
You take 4 damage, and your max health is reduced by 4.
Okay.
It goes for the bite. Does 16 hit?
No.
All right.
18.
Sword again.
Noob.
No.
Miss. This thing is dangerous. You guys need to watch. You need to show some damn respect.
Yeah, it's dangerous. It's dangerous, alright. Missed 2 attacks with advantage. What a bum.
Better put some damn respect on this creature's name.
I don't think I prepared the aura that prevents reducing max HP. Damn.
Alright, so Canaleith is going to go. It's going to reach out with its tongue towards Calsevere and miss.
Oh, it's really far.
Scrub.
It suddenly sprints forward, like, incredibly fast. 50 feet, as it were. And it's going to attempt to claw you. With its claw. "22.
Did it move past me?
No, it, like,
No, it could have
it
moved around.
jagged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
22 a hit?
A 22 does hit me. I have a question. If I was holding onto a pole arm as it was approaching,
I don't think you would, because you haven't acted yet.
okay.
Unless you walk around holding the pole arm.
Yeah, a couple of sessions ago, I was reading through my feats again, and I was thinking maybe I should just walk around with one of my random spears, because I have like 3 of them in my inventory or something,
Mhm.
so it doesn't really affect my agile shield if I just have an extra spear in my hand, because I'll be able to draw a new one or whatever. But I'm okay with whatever solution. Anyway, I think I take 18 damage.
Yep. Alright.
Alright. So, typically, like, creature abilities are not considered magical effects for the purpose of, like, dispel magic, right? Because it doesn't have a level.
Right, yes.
It repels magic. Okay. none of these things made anyone afraid.
Hey, here's what I'm going to do, because I'm a nice guy. I'm going to just read out the abilities here that this creature has, because Calcivier succeeded at the roll. So these are the relevant abilities. Number 1. Oh. That looks like shit.
He uses magic resistance. Nice.
What the hell? How do I... Here we go. Number 1. Number 2. Oh, does that not give the information? It has advantage on saving throws against spells and other effects. So, spells, magic effects has advantage. Yeah? Savvy?
Okay.
Then finally...
That's no teleport.
God damn it, why does it not give the feature? Okay, other creatures can't teleport to or from a space within 60 feet. So if you're in this aura, no teleport. No teleport in, no teleport out.
Does attackers taking the 2d10 include melee damage?
Each source of damage, yes,
Yeah,
irrespective of
okay.
it.
Is that
If it's by
every
a spell. If it's a spell. Any damage dealt by a spell.
Okay. Well, alright, now that I know I can cast spells in here, I'm gonna do something cool. Calcivier goes next. I'm gonna cast Haste on Calcivier.
Wait, the shield can be depleted?
Haste.
Yes. You get another action, which you can use to make one attack. Your AC goes up by 2. Your speed doubles, and you have advantage on dex save.
I get an extra action each turn.
To make one weapon attack, or to dash, disengage, or dodge.
Okay, so it's not a full attack.
I'll
It's a
post it.
special haste attack action.
Yeah,
which
haste
only
and
gives one
dash.
weapon.
Display.
One weapon attack only. Okay.
Bonus action. Defender is going to try to attack the ebony. Abish. What is that? What is that? Whatever that is, the ebony thing. Can it even do that in total darkness?
Can you attack a creature in total darkness? You can with disadvantage if you know where it is. So it would have heard the attack on Vonari. It can hear,
I
right?
didn't do a stealth
Yes.
check.
Yeah, so you can go ahead and try to attack where it is.
Okay, I will attempt. Here we go.
This would be a disadvantage, but
20?
nonetheless, a 20 hits.
9 force damage.
Oh my god.
Is that the concentration?
That is
Oh,
the
that's
concentration.
frees up my entire turn. That's fantastic.
And then I'll move over to provide flanking for Cal.
Nice. Good turn.
And that is going to be my turn.
Means I've got a bunch of more options. So sick. I believe it's Cal's turn? Yeah. I figured out how to turn the combat carousel on. There's a button on the far left in the menu.
Yeah, it looks like a,
Looks like a carousel, yeah.
merry-go-round.
Well, yeah, that's what we're telling you, dog.
Yes, I can get out the halberd first. It's a pretty good weapon. Yeah, okay. So let's just slap this button, lose my AC. Ooh, wiggling canoids.
Not very
Scared 'cause it's
strong.
about to take a bunch of attacks.
I'm not scared. Indestructible.
He's gonna hit you back for reflect damage a lot.
If you're using magic.
Oh, it's only magic.
I'm using a magic weapon, but
Your
I
type
don't
isn't
think
magic.
that's the same.
Yeah, that's fine.
Hopefully that's fine. Well, Sarah says that's fine.
We're about to
See
find
what
out.
Sarah says.
That's fine. Hit that motherfucker. I always hated that guy.
Alright, so just to clarify, demons are evil, right?
They are.
Okay. So we're gonna roll this. 2 AC, Dex, and action. Okay.
If you go into your inventory and you use the anti-evil halberd, it should function.
And you have +2 from flanking.
Plus 2 to attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does a 25 hit.
Yes.
That's the weirdest looking rolls.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, huh? So, but that's not plus 2 to damage, just to hit.
No,
Just a
to
hit.
damage as well.
Oh.
Oh, sorry, the
For
flank.
flanking?
The halberd is +2. That's why I was confused.
It should already do that for you.
So if you mouse over your character and go inventory and click the halberd, like I've programmed all that.
Hmm.
It's quite good in this particular instance.
Go into my inventory. So do I hit this button? Okay, so that's just a 2d6.
Oh, it's broken.
Where
Never
am I looking
mind.
for this thing? Yeah, I'm not sure what that is. I'm gonna
Works
do...
for me.
Let's... Maybe if I hit this button? No, that
What
didn't do it
you
either.
just did works.
Yeah, I'm using from Foundry. From the Foundry inventory.
Oh, Foundry inventory. Yeah, I don't know.
We
what
can't
happened.
skip anything in D&D Beyond.
Yeah, I know you can't. Maybe if I do this? There. Okay, I
Nice.
understand now. How do
Okay.
what's my bonus actions? Oh, I'm using a pole arm. That's probably
Roll
fine.
min damage on that.
So that's 3 attacks.
Oh, do you just want to use... I don't know how
you
that
were
would
just
work.
figuring it out. Never mind.
I was just figuring it out. Can you interpret the buttons that have been pushed so far? I feel like I'm missing a 10 plus 5.
Why don't we just ignore him and
thing.
just do your turn properly?
Yeah,
Now that
let's,
you know what
let's
you're
just
doing.
start from the 25. You rolled
Okay.
to hit.
I rolled to hit with a 25. So now I want to roll 1d10 plus 7 because this is based on Dex plus 2d6 against evil. And I think that that's it for me. Because I'm not using... For whatever reason, I decided not to do my bonus action first because I am very smart. Maybe I'm gonna geyser. Yeah, so we're gonna roll this. So that's my damage on my first attack. My second attack is going to be pretty similar, which is gonna look like this. 28, I believe, also hits. Now I get... We're going...
It'll do the attack and the damage in one if you do it for your character.
Yeah, if you press that thing you were pressing before, that did attack and damage, it should just do everything.
Yeah, It should, but I'm not sure if it includes the dexterity mode with my agile shield, where I can replace my strength with dexterity for the first turn that I'm using a weapon. Okay, so now I have a decision where I get one more weapon attack and also a bonus action. I can either Commander Strike somebody if somebody wants to do a sneak attack, if somebody has a good sneak attack opportunity. Or I can just use a Polar Master bonus attack and make just a normal ass punching move.
I mean, I think
Abby's the only one that can really
this
sneak
guy
attack
up
right
here is surrounded for sneak attack.
None of the rogues are really screaming at me for Commander Strike, so I'm gonna roll a 30 and deal another 24 damage. And then for my Polar Master attack, I'm gonna roll, I think it's the same numbers. Yeah, basically.
It's 1d4.
Is it
instead
taking
of-
extra damage from Radiant?
It is not, but it is taking damage from Radiant here. That's a hit.
Alright, so I did 19 plus 24 plus
Damn.
19 plus 22 damage.
All right. So-
If we were getting vulnerability points, I think that we have a vulnerability point on them.
It's 84.
Cal and Wielder, if you could kindly make a dexterity saving throw.
Yes, Cal has advantage.
Oh, I have advantage. I wonder how I do that.
Oh, to the haste,
here.
yeah.
Like control click? No. Do I make one dex save?
Nice.
If you click the save from your D&D Beyond, no, sorry, you roll 20, then you get a plus for advantage after.
So do I make one dexterity save, or since I made 4 attacks, so I make 4 separate saves?
Oh,
This is, I think
No,
it's
no.
bursting. I think
Yeah,
this
you
is
broke the shield.
So it's 1 DC 19 dex save.
Oh, I see. I rolled a 14.
And I'll give you Flash of Genius to make that a
Thank you for saving me from an average of 22 damage.
All right. Armanwa activates his readied action and is going to attempt to regenerate the shield.
He's a ready to action for that? Jesus.
Yeah. He spent the turn charging something.
He didn't move at all that turn. I was wondering what he was up to.
It will have to do, Canalaith. I do not have time to charge a proper shield. I will keep you alive.
Wait, who cast the shield?
Armanwa.
Oh, Armando cast it on. Okay.
That makes sense. That's why Armanwa did nothing on their last turn. They were just readying an action to do that.
All right. Anything else you'd like to do, Cal, or is that it?
I could move or drop a weapon, but I think I don't want to do either of those. So I think
Let's
I'm
beat
good
this
with
guy up.
where I am and how I am.
You done?
Yeah, I think I'm good with where I am and what I'm doing.
Okay.
Okay, then
Are
it's
these?
my turn.
What are these? Are these aberrations?
Pass.
No, I
These
think
are
they're straight up
fins.
demons. Fiends, yeah. But
I'm gonna bonus action telekinetically shove this guy beside me. That did not. What would do the shove? Anyways, this is strength saving throw. Alright, get pushed 5 feet away from me. Thank you. I'm thinking. How close do I have to be? Passes. What is the range on this? I have to touch a weapon to do it. I'd have to go right over to. I can't do that. Then what about? Actually, I could make it using Sorcery Point. I could make it 30 feet. If I want. Then I'd have to be in the middle of all this shit. I was thinking of holy weaponing Pal. The turn order is not very good for that either. But I think I'm just gonna cast Blast, I guess. How many people do I get out of Blast? I'm gonna upcast it probably. 3 creatures and another one for every upcast. 2, 3. We get all of us, except for Defender. Guessing at 3rd level. The range is 30 feet, so I'm gonna use a Sorcery Point to double that distance.
Alright.
Oh, have to move in. I think that was 60 feet of everywhere. Almost.
Is Matt incredibly quiet for anyone else?
Yes.
Kind of. I've turned you out multiple times. I can't get rid of the ruler. Ruler, go away.
Switch tabs, I think.
What do you mean?
So you know how there's a ruler, and then that's under like the token controls tab. If you switch measurement and then switch back.
Whoops.
Clicking
Tap
everything.
control? Maybe it's glitch tap control. Like if you tap control, it doesn't even make a new.
Alright, what are you trying to do here?
There we go.
I was gonna try and keep moving, but I couldn't get off the ruler, so it just wouldn't let me.
Who got blessed, by the way?
Everybody just got lost, yeah.
Oh, including me?
Yes.
Hooray!
Now you can get to the bell faster.
I already got to the bell. It's a skull.
Well, we got to a skull that
Once
might
I'm
be.
there, I'll move back, I guess. Just stay there. Okay. That's all I can do. Oops. Okay.
Okay.
Pasture. There you go.
Hey, Pog, how transparent is the water? So, like, how far down would I have to dive for the guy to not be able to see me anymore?
I'd say like 15 feet-ish.
Okay. Well, I'm going to dive 15 feet. He can no longer see me, so I have advantage to attack him. However, I would usually have disadvantage, but because I have freedom of movement, I have no disadvantage to my attacks for being underwater.
Alright.
So I just now have advantage against him. I'm going to shoot him.
Who?
The tall guy. This one.
Okay.
You cannot see me. My favorite. 28. Does that hit?
That does?
Roll damages. Let me guess, it does it wrong. Oh no, I did it right, I think. Okay, 34.
Okay.
Let's see. I still have my bonus action left. I'm going to use the bonus action to pick up the skull and bring it to me. And if I can, I'm going to use my object interaction to hold my backpack open so I can drop it in.
Okay.
Okay, skull get. I will add a dwarf skull to my inventory.
Alright.
And then that's the end of my turn. Dwarf skull. That rings like a bell and compels you to action. Add item.
All right. I'm gonna pull out my light shard. Oh, whoops. Okay. Well, first I have to roll. Sorry, just 1 second. Roll 1d4 for the for that. The charges. I guess I'll just do that on D&D Beyond. And I will bonus action steady aim was what I was gonna do. So I'll hit the plus, I guess. See if I crit.
Okay.
I don't. Does 27 hit? Am I hitting the Ebony Abishai, by the way? Does 27
does.
hit? Okay. That's 10. Is there a way to add sneak to this, or just hit the sneak attack, I guess?
Yeah, hit the sneak attack.
Okay, that's under features. Why can I find it? Usually... Oh, there it is. My bad. I'm surprised I didn't see that. Alright, 32 points of radiant damage. Whereas at 33, oh, there's 2
33.
Okay, 33. And
Vonari, you notice a cocky smirk from the Abishai.
Oh.
That just took the sneak attack.
Armanwa is going to activate his special move, Black Lightning Lance. And this is going to shoot a line out like so. Happy and Vonari, you must make a dexterity saving throw. Save for half.
Got a bless on this. Alright.
Last
All right.
time.
I think mine will automatically add it, yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, I got
Due to
20.
evasion, you take 0. Right, so then you would then take half at this point. Half damage, Vonari. Which then activates its secondary feature. As this lightning hits you, you see this black energy, like necrotic energy, coming out of your body and into Armanwa's hands.
We
And
are
he
no
presses
longer
it on
blessed,
himself.
'cause I just failed my concentration save. Oh. Actually,
Armanwa is
Maybe
healed.
Did you add bless to that? Oh, you
I
did.
did, yeah. I can, use a hero point to not to re-roll it. Episode inspiration?
Yeah.
I re-roll. Nope, it was destined to not happen. No. Right. Nobody's blessed anymore. Sorry, what were you saying, Fog?
Oh, nothing in particular. Just that Armanwa has healed himself with the damage he's dealt.
Aw. We got all of it back.
It's almost like we're splitting our damage poorly.
Nope.
What's that?
It's going to attack you.
Can
Bite
I
first?
use my reaction to give him disadvantage with Warding Flare?
Okay. Simi. And Simi number 2. That's 3 misses. Hot
He still
damn.
thinks he has his eyes closed because he's like, "Oh, the darkness is here. I can rest my eyes a bit."
He's still smirking.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know how it's like weird to have your eyes open in pitch darkness? So he usually closes his eyes when he casts that spell.
It's going to attempt to grab you with its tongue. That is a 21. Which misses due to the bonus provided by haste. +1 to AC.
Plus 2 to AC.
Plus 2 days.
+2.
I think so.
Yeah. It is
Plus
+2.
2. Nice. So that is going to be a miss, which is huge, as that would have wrecked Cal's shit, as it were.
Do not enjoy my shit getting wrecked in general.
Here's a hit, though. This is a 24. So that will be 26 damage.
Look at that force bite. So much stronger than defenders.
He's also a lot bigger than the vendor.
Yeah.
You fast.
Wielder.
That guy's barely
Alright.
injured, by the way.
I guess I'll make some attacks on this guy.
Chip away at that shield.
Alright.
Let's roll this first attack. This is gonna be +13. Or 32, does that hit?
Does hit.
Bludgeoning. I should just press the weapon option.
Probably.
And don't do that, because it can't include the resonance.
Yeah, but that's like
But-
trivial to add after. Right?
Yeah. Go. Again.
Alright.
17 to hit.
Miss. Canaleus armor is just too thick. The warhammer just kind of bounces off and you hear a hollow ringing sound.
And then defender move over to here and attack Ebony.
Yes. Hit me more.
Go ahead.
Where? I'm trying to find Force Empowered Rend.
Mhm.
I've got to go to extras tab every time. 25 to hit,
Mhm.
9 force damage.
He doesn't have a lot of health,
And-
but it's clearly part of some kind of trap, which is terrifying.
And that is my turn. I will move to the next. Let's go, Cal. Let's do another 100 damage.
Although, like, barely none of that actually did anything last time because of the shield.
I mean,
This is-
getting rid of the
Well-
shield seems like it
Yeah.
matters, since it's sort of their defining feature. I don't know.
And its new shield is low,
Way weaker,
based
yeah.
off that 5d10 roll before.
Mhm.
So
now you just
one
do big
attack should
damage.
burst this.
Okay, so I have. Wait, no, I don't have bless anymore.
Mhm.
Nothing. No other buffs, right?
+2 from Plantain. That's it.
Okay.
And haste.
And haste is
One
an
extra
extra
attack.
action, and dex advantage. Okay. I'm going to use this turn. I'm going to use my bonus action to Hunter's Mark on Canaleith. I'm going to drop my halberd, and I'm going to draw my trail flail, affail, and impale. Why does it? Is it just not treated as a +1 weapon? I think so. Weird. Okay. This has a +11 to hit. I'm just gonna use the rapier because it's the same stats. So that's my first attack action.
Mhm.
Oh, I'm casting within melee range. Does that mean that it gets an attack of opportunity on me or something?
No.
Okay, cool. Okay, 23 hits.
Okay.
Okay. This does not have plus 2d6 against bullshit, but I do get 10 damage, which is a smaller number.
What's the 1d6?
Hunter's Mark. That's the spell,
Okay.
which is not actually a spell. I think in that one probably does not hit.
No.
You take 12 points of necrotic damage.
Cool.
The shield remains.
Does 18 hit? This is my haste attack.
You do have flanking, right? Did you count?
Oh,
did you
I
factor
didn't-
that in?
I did not. So it is 20.
It is
I'm
a
just
hit.
pressing the button. Okay, so this plus another. Wow. Okay. 22 damage this turn. That's what I got.
You've broken the shield. First of all. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
You should drop. You should
Oh,
drop.
You take
God.
20 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
It's because of Hunter's Mark.
Has whenever you hit it with a weapon attack. Oh, I also have to use concentration after I take damage the first time, I think, right?
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Maybe you save yourself by failing a con save.
Mistakenly mark it. I thought it was counted as weapon damage, not magic damage. Like, it's a divination spell. It's not actually dealing magic damage. It's just helping me target them better.
Yeah, it's not typed. It doesn't have a type, right?
Doesn't, yeah, it just says deal an extra 1d6 damage. Does that still count as... It's a magic shield. That's a very strange interaction.
I'm going to rule that it is just because that's sort of how I thought about it. It's a bit of a strange interaction.
Okay. Then I'm gonna choose to fail the Constitution save. Because that's
Alright.
weird and bad.
Alright, so then this thing has 3 more health than it did, but the shield nonetheless is broken. So both Calcivir and Wielder will make a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh, that one.
Cal made it. Shout out to Cal.
I'm gonna take 40-10. Okay, 27, and now I'm gonna roll my concentration on haste. Plus 9. DC 13. I need to roll at least a 4. There we go.
So I can use magic on him if his shield's gone.
Yeah. The shield is gone. You can see that there's previously like this dark shadowy shield all around its armor that is no longer there. It shattered once before and once again. The second time Calcivir was ready.
Ba, ba, ba. Let's upcast Guiding Bolt out. Oh god. That's a 18 to hit.
That misses. It glances off the armor.
Don't suppose we got well-rested inspiration for sleeping up the place, did we?
No, I'm afraid not.
A regular inspiration I could use. That's only
You were-
22 damage. You know what? Fuck it. I might as well do it. Well,
All right.
no more inspiration. It's not meant to happen today. I used up all my luck. It's just all right.
Anji.
You are muted if you're talking.
Oh, sorry. I'm here. I'm gonna shoot the tall guy until he dies.
All right.
Advantage. 26.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to swim closer and bonus action hide. Still 15 feet under the water. Oh, I should press stealth if I'm going to hide. 17. I'm doing
All right.
So this thing, Ebony Abishai, that was the one that was saying hurt me more, basically?
Yep.
Would it take an action or something if I wanted to, like, roll an insight to figure out what that means? Like, is it just a weird demon that likes pain, or, like, something's gonna happen if I do more damage to it?
If you'd like to use an action for an insight, I will allow it.
It costs an action, okay. Oh, I don't know if it's worth it. I don't know, I don't...
Safe to assume he's got some gimmick around it. Whether you want to risk it or not is up to you.
Yeah, it probably just has a gimmick.
Just bonus action, disengage, kill tall guy if you want. He might get more damage the more hurt he is, but
that thing's barely new, but I have to hit 20, right? To hit that thing? The canolith or whatever.
yeah.
You'll have flanking.
I'll have flanking and I'll have... So
No,
what's
not-
flanking?
Not for the canolith. You have it for the ebony.
The problem is every time I've done damage, or at least, at the very least recently, when we did damage to the Abishai, I was like, yes, do it again, please. So that probably means like it's gonna do something soon.
Unless it's the bluff. But it has like very little HP compared to the others, so it's probably intentional.
Here, I'll oh, it does do 3 attacks though. Oof. It does make me want to leave. But
It'll be fine whatever you do, I think. Probably better than me doing nothing by missing every.
yeah, I'm thinking maybe I could totally just bonus action steady aim and throw one of my light shards at the canolith.
You got the range.
Yeah, I think it's 100 feet. It's extended range from the normal.
Yep.
Yeah. I could just do that. Renari, what do you think? Given given that this thing wants to
You'll
get attacked.
get your advantage. You won't need it for sneak attack because it's already got people beside it, but
Well, yeah.
it'll be a better chance to hit for sure.
There's no flanking to that though with the advantage.
No.
But that's fine.
Or you could shank that thing in front of you and see what happens. Or you could help Isaac kill or Angie kill the tall guy.
Yeah.
And the defender just kind of deal with the small guy.
The
Maybe
ocean is
attack.
shooting at him.
I think killing tall guy is pretty good because he's already injured, and I don't think he has any other huge tricks other than buffing up the other dudes.
Yeah, sure. All right, I will. It does.
Although
is there
you
any...
don't have any way to get sneak attack on him, do you? Oh yeah, you
steady-
do. You could study aim, yeah.
Yeah. Does anything provide cover for him, Pog? Like the people in front of me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ebony provides cover.
What if I just... Oh, I can't rotate, because then I can't steady aim. I can also steady aim the canal. It does have a lot of AC. Cal's been hitting it. Alright, I'll do the... How much cover does it give? Is it +2 or +4? I forgot.
+2.
+2. Alright, I'll take those odds. I will bonus action steady aim on Amina, or whatever his name is.
Armanwa, okay.
Armanwa. And so light shard. So this is a 22. He has a +2 though.
You get advantage because you're so
yeah. Well, that's fine.
Okay,
Just
that's
20...
gonna hit.
Okay, cool. So that's 10 to 3, so 13 so far. And then I need features.
Yep, sneak attack.
That's okay damage. 19 plus 13, so yeah. They're all radiant as well, I think. I don't know if that ever matters.
Okay.
And that's my turn. Arrow, there you go.
I wish I had shot tall guy instead, but I will.
Armanwa is like crackling with energy, but is still not able to charge this beam, and kind of frustration sighs. It begins screaming into the air, and a bolt of lightning comes down from the heavens as it casts heal on itself.
Oh my god!
Wow, okay.
Happy counterspell it.
Doesn't have the wand out.
Is that a spell? What the heck is that? It just screamed. Is that even a spell? I don't know. Was it
You
Paul?
said it cast heal on itself.
Yeah.
Oh, cast heal. Okay, I see. All right. Yeah, I don't have this. I don't have it out. Should have, but.
And it runs at Venari.
Okay. Clearly gonna attack
Can I
this
take an
one.
opportunity attack?
If you'd like to.
Screw it. All right, let's roll the dice.
Wow.
Ooh, waka
That was
waka.
almost a 20.
Does 18 hit it?
Yep.
All right, that's.
That'd be a
13.
sneak attack as well,
Oh yeah.
because
with the-
defender's there.
All right, did that work off reaction? Because it was just recently.
Yeah, it does.
Wow.
That's the one way to get extra sneak attacks in 5e.
What do you
Now
got?
we're gonna find out what happens when you kill it now.
Still alive.
Oh.
Ooh.
Little baby.
It wants to die next to Venari.
Portal
Warding-
baby.
Warding flare its first attack.
Did it just heal all the damage done to it? That's tough.
I screwed up. I Control Z and then undid the damage.
Oh, because you wanted to undo the movement. I see.
Alright, Warding Flare on the first attack. It does Scimitar, Bite Scimitar. That's going to be a miss on the semi.
Maybe I should have done on the bite. Oh well, whatever.
It's going to bite. Miss on the
Miss.
bite.
Yeah, you need 18.
Oh my god! This guy sucks.
Where did shield go? I eat you. You taste better.
Tongue. Miss. Bite. Miss because of haste.
22 on... Okay.
Haste is clutch.
This is +2. That's 25 damage avoided. Hello, wielder.
Alright. I'm gonna attack this thing. There we go, that's... That's a
Oh my
crit!
god!
Okay, so ignore that 1, add an 8. Okay, so I rolled an 8, add an 8, plus 7, that's 23, and then it also has resonance, 1 resonance charge, so that's going to be 2d4.
Good.
29
Both of the
damage.
dice.
You
So now we got
almost,
what?
you literally almost got perfect on every roll except the last.
Yeah.
D4. Oh my god.
29 damage.
Okay.
And I'll attack again. That worked. Come on.
Didn't look like it took that damage to me.
Ah.
It did.
Oh my gosh.
This thing is just... Well, it's not called Canalith the Destructible, guys.
Oh yeah, that's true. It's the industry. Okay.
Cal, use your halberd. It's the most effective against this. And then...
Cal, do a barrel roll.
Defender. Horse is going to go protect Venari. And attack.
Can't wait for this thing to explode.
Oh, no,
on us.
actually... No, he's going to... Defender's going to move up. Hold on, I gotta count distance for this. I was here. Move up. Grapple. And then attempt to move some remaining distance away.
Okay.
Okay, so move up. Grapple. So I'm going to use athletics. Work. Click. There we go. 19.
Fail.
Okay. So it's 18 over there. Right? Yeah, 20-ish feet over there. Grab it. And now half movement, so 10 more feet. And then move it straight up. Okay. And it is grappled.
All right.
Speed is 0. Yeah. And that will be my turn.
Cal.
Hello. So it does seem to me that the damage numbers that I get with either a halberd or a longbow are much larger than with other weapons.
That's true.
The halberd has plus 2d6 on every attack, and you have 4 attacks.
Yeah. Yeah, and the longbow has just a straight plus 10, which is even more.
But
think
at
it's plus
minus
10.
5.
And he's
Minus
pretty
5
hard to
to
hit.
hit, yeah, but...
Like his AC is high, so it's less good.
I would definitely recommend the halberd. You did 80-something damage with it the first time.
Yeah, I did 80-something damage with it the first time, and I also have, over the course of my rolls, I'm going to have a minus 8 in total penalties for attacking with the same thing multiple times in a combat.
What?
Yeah, because of the agile shield, the first time I used something, I used Dex, but after that I used Strength.
Your dex and strength that different?
Yes. My Dex is quite good, and my Strength is quite... okay. Plus, wielding the halberd will lower my AC for the return fire, but doing that with a longbow would be the same thing, I suppose. I am mostly out of magic weapons, though, so I will drop the trail flail and pick up the halberd. And now I can use this macro because there's nothing special about my character. Where's my... Okay, this one. Bonus actions. The shield is... Yeah, I guess with my bonus action, I'm just gonna use polearm thingy.
Alright.
Any other interesting bonus actions? My geyser isn't a magical effect. It's just water. The water that's created is created through magical means, but then it's just ordinary water. And the magic is more divine than it is an actual spell. So that's an interesting thought, but the polearm master effect is going to be much better anyway.
Alright.
Yep, I don't see an alternative. I'm just gonna hit this button 4 times. Let's see. Oh, do I have any buffs? Do I have Bless again? Or anything like that?
No.
You have flanking, that's it.
I cast
Okay.
Weapon.
Yeah, you mentioned something about Holy Weapon, so I thought that might be cool.
I couldn't do
Okay,
it at the time.
I don't think that this macro lets me specify that it's flanking, so just add +2 to each of these, please.
Mm-hmm. All right. That is going to be 2 hits.
Cool. So that's 18 damage as well as 21 damage. So that's 39 damage so far. I also get...
Canalay is looking pretty destructible right now, not gonna lie.
Okay, I'm gonna hit the same button for the attack part, but the damage roll is based on 1d4 instead of 1d10, so I'm just gonna roll a d4 and replace the d10 part with a d4. Which is sad because that apparently was a 10 on a d10. So minus 7 on that, so that's 8 plus 8, that's 16 damage.
Alright.
So those are my basic actions. I am now going to also use... what is this ability called?
Action Surge!
This is going to allow me to attack 2 additional times, just like Pot of Greed allows me to draw 2 additional cards.
Nice. I love Pot of Greed.
So can I... attack other than you?
So plus 12 to hit with flanking and that halberd and dex.
It is
bad.
True. It is true. It probably has a pretty good strength, but I don't know if it has good wisdom. Seems like it has pretty poor mental stats, most likely.
Yeah, seems like an idiot.
Like an idiot.
Emma, get your lightning back now.
I'm going to expend the superiority die on this attack to add the total to the damage roll, and the target must make a wisdom saving throw DC 17. On failure, it is frightened of me until the end of my next turn. It is frightened. Also, I add, I think it's a D10 to my damage. It looks like 10. I add 2 more damage to that attack. And then I'm going to attack it 1 additional time. Because of my action surge. Nope, that's not how I do this. Please ignore that. This is the button that I want to press.
Alright.
And that one I will also... Distracting Strike. The next attack roll against the target by an attacker other than me has advantage if the attack is made before the start of my next turn. And another D10 damage.
Thank you.
So that is another 29 damage, preceded by 16, preceded by 16, no wait, yes, 16.
That's 100 damage on the dot.
21 and 18. And that is my turn.
Wow.
Alright, Vonari.
Do I try and snipe it, or do I try and deal with the other guys?
Remember that your attack will have advantage.
Yeah, and if I use Guiding Bolt, we maintain that advantage for the next person, essentially.
That's...
I think I
We're
want to...
synergizing! We're doing it! We're doing it!
Okay, we'll try.
This is my combo move.
How many spells? Well, let's big boy it then. Why not? Go. Oh, fuck me. The 19.
19.
Now, you want to do anything? Is that a miss or a hit?
That's a hit. That's their AC exactly. Canalaith has 19 AC.
Hooray.
But it's still alive.
A bonus
Did you
action.
roll that with advantage? I don't think you did.
I did not actually, no. Just in case it's a crit, no. Okay. I got bonus action, but I guess I'll bonus action try and push this guy away from me.
Okay.
Roll at me.
Which one?
The one above, by Defender.
Ebony one? It's currently grappled, so you'd free it from its grapple.
Oh, you're right, it is grappled. Okay, never mind. Then, let's see what the big guy's strength save is, then we'll try and push him. He's strong,
Have these guys
but not strong
saved
enough.
on anything from us?
Alright.
A mild annoyance. Our time will come.
Right, Angie, it's your time to kill, or snipe to kill on near death. Analyth. Maybe.
I'm providing soft cover.
I mean, he can move. He's got advantage on it no matter what. So.
You're muted if you're talking.
Am I?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot the tall guy until he dies.
Alright.
23.
That's a hit.
31 damage. And I'm going to move 15 feet and bonus action hide. On the stop.
Your contributions are meaningless. Everything that you're doing is for naught.
Is he talking to me?
I am Armanwa, the wretched tempest. My storm will sink any ship.
Luck's sinking me, idiot.
Now that I know it can cast spells, I'll use my object interaction to pull out the wand of counterspell. So I have that in one hand, and I have my light shard in the other. There's a free advantage on Canalith.
Yeah.
Okay, there's also the Ebony Abishai, which is conveniently far from everybody. So if we're going to find out its gimmick, I guess Defender might get screwed over though.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's like it's not a real person. You can repair Defender for free.
Yeah,
basically.
it's just a thing.
That's why I was considering doing like a cantrip on it or something, but killing Canalith was too enticing.
The thing is, killing Canalith is like, oh man, this asshole is so far from everyone. I guess Cal has ranged weapons and Wielder can cast spells, right?
Shoot it, you fucking cat gnome.
I would enjoy being able to use my ranged abilities, but right now I am locked in martial combat.
No, I'm saying like if hopefully if I were to attack the Canalith and I did in fact kill it, you guys still have to either make the trek over to Arm.
Yeah, Cat will just pull out a bow and be fine.
Yeah. So yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay. I will
crush you under my hooves. You can never face me.
Alright, I will throw a light shard at Canalith.
Watch this miss, fuckheads.
Oh my, but it has advantage.
You do
Advantage.
No, wow.
Oh my god.
I don't know what
Today is just, yeah.
I actually
You'll
don't
always
know.
remember this as the day that you almost caught Armama, the wretched tempest.
That is amazing. Wow. Alright.
Those are
That's
impressive
actually-
odds.
Yeah, that's awesome.
1 in 400 chance.
I wasn't worried for a second. I'm Armanwa.
Alright. I don't know if he doesn't have any. He won't have anything movement wise. I just want to make sure I'm always near him. I have no bonus action dodge. That's a monk thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Alright. I will.
Yeah, because you have to be kind of near him to even counterspell, right?
Yeah, just 60 feet, I think. So. I just don't want him to like do some fuck shit and move to like the south end of the
Yeah.
page. Yeah. I'll just do this.
Although he probably doesn't know what your wand does.
That's true. That is true. What this aura exactly? What has it been doing this entire time? Was that the shield?
It blocks teleportation in and out.
Oh, okay. So you can't like misty step.
For all those teleport abilities we don't have.
Hey man, I just took 3 cool demons and gave them extra abilities.
I know.
It's not my
If
fault.
I had used Vortex Warp on Angie when she was underwater,
Oh yeah, it
would
wouldn't have worked.
It would have fizzled.
It would have tipped us off to that. Okay.
That's true.
I'll do bonus action. I don't need to bonus action dash. I'll go like here, and that'll be my turn.
Oh no.
The storm has returned, my brother.
They'll expect
Oh
one of
no,
us.
he's
to
gonna
wreckage
line all
bolt.
3 of us up, isn't he?
Is this a spell? Is this lightning bolt?
The tempest continues.
On the line of death.
Hang on. Let me recharge until it works. I did not click the recharge button. I'm a fool.
Oh, I see. Your original one was.
Recharges in 5 turns or whatever.
Rolled a 6, but I clicked the wrong I just rolled instead of clicking it. Alright. Wielder, Calcivir, Vonari, and Canolaeth make a dexterity
Thank
saving
you.
throw. Save for half. Canolaeth is going to
Lightning
fail
damage.
on purpose.
Uh-oh.
It's gonna
Oh.
heal Canolaeth.
Oh, I actually made the save. Thank fuck.
I think it's gonna heal Canolaeth.
I would
Hold on,
I would have
what's that
been
now?
down if I had.
Oh, hold on. That's the wrong thing. There we go.
24, 20.
And I'll use Absorb Elements.
Alright. So that's 21 damage. Times 4, total of 84. 84 divided by 2.
What?
42. Canolife is
it's-
healed for 42.
I need to not roll double ones to make this concentration. So I need.
Snake eyes.
Are you gonna apply the damage or do I need to?
I'm gonna apply the damage, 1 second.
You need a 21 to concentrate good.
You concentrated good.
You didn't keep -1, and also that was the defender.
It's fine. It's
Okay.
It's 17 plus 9, 20, whatever that is. Can't
26.
do math. 26, yeah.
Defender has the same bonus as you.
Oh no, it's just I happened to be on his token, so it counted that as
Just
being his
trolling.
message. So 21, I think I'm bloodied. Yes.
You are. We're all very hurt.
I'm not.
The rogues
I'm just going
Uninjured.
for a nice swim.
not scratched at all.
Ebony, at this point, out of sheer frustration, stabs itself with its own blade.
No one lets me do my gimmick. I'll do it myself. Uh-oh.
Sure hope I'm far enough away.
No, no. Those fuckers have +3 to hit.
Plus
No, sorry,
4.
they have 3. They have 3 attacks. Sorry, I mean to say, not +2. What am I saying? They have 3 attacks, each with an additional
Well.
+4.
That's 12 to hit, which is less than my
Oh.
AC, so I'm not
Can I
worried.
impose disadvantage on it hitting
It-
itself?
It's 10 day because they had a +6 to begin with.
Looks like
I
it can
think, but,
miss.
You
Plus
can't
10.
miss.
+10
Like-
day, it's pretty big.
As it's dead, however, it does not get a turn. At the start of its next turn, the Ebony Abishai will begin to work.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
We need,
Very nice.
we need to clean this up fast.
These next few attacks should get rid of Canolith.
Hopefully.
Wish combat healing wasn't so garbage, but
Do you feel safe where you are? Benori?
Do I feel safe? No.
Because I could like grab you and move you like 60 feet.
Moving me doesn't really matter.
Does anyone ever feel safe when fighting against 3 demon generals?
Yeah, Happy does.
4. There's 4 of them now.
Oh, it's true. There is 4. Oh,
No, he used up his ability for all time just now.
It's true, he did in fact use up the ability for all time.
I forgot what that. Did we even find out what that ability does? It kept missing, so I don't.
It's split into 2.
No, the undead vengeance.
It says
Yeah.
exactly what it is right
That's
there.
it. It splits into 2.
Copies do not retain. Oh, I see. The name is undead
Yeah,
vengeance.
it's not recursive. Otherwise, it
I
would be
didn't see the
completely
name.
busted.
No, I see. It's self-reference. I didn't know the
Yeah.
name of it was undead vengeance. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Good looking out, Armanwa. I'll take care of the rest.
It's
This
endearing.
time.
See
I
attack.
don't want to. I kind of don't want to kill it. It's endearing.
Miss.
This time,
Is he doing
I
a second?
crunch your skull.
Can I warning flare this? Sorry.
Is it in range?
30 feet.
Yeah, it is in range.
Oh!
There's
Oh,
6
where are
feet.
you at? Combo. Happy
It
feet.
misses.
Where are you at? Where are you at?
So he takes it away. Yeah.
Ah! My eyes.
It can be blind. Where are its eyes?
You can see all throughout its skin a bunch of eyes open up.
Oh, disgusting.
The eyes are all bleeding. They blink at once, and then they come back.
Ah! Ebony, get the priest.
Wielder.
All right. First attack. I'm going to attack Canalith. I'm going to use the Clockwork Amulet to roll a 10. So 23 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
All right. So, and I did absorb elements, so I'm getting an extra 1d6 of lightning damage. 1d8.
I hate that it isn't
7
combined.
plus 2d4 plus resonance plus 1d6 from absorb elements. Some good rolls. 24 damage.
It's looking really bad right now.
All right. Second attack.
Armanwa, help! The rising are a lot stronger than we were told.
Another crit!
I feel bad for this thing, kind of now. Feels bad.
And you rolled max to get
and it's
first
another
dice too.
8. Okay, so that's 23 plus. Okay, 64.
Oh man, you've been whacking on him a lot for resonance too.
Oh my, bruh.
You want to describe this one, or should I?
Go ahead. You know it's an
With
more.
the first hit, you activate the Clockwork Amulet, and it's like you hear the clicking of the clock of Mechanus in the background. Just plain and simple, you hit this thing and charge up the resonance to the point where the Warhammer is nearly blindingly glowing. You bring it down for one final attack. As it's reaching out for Armanwa for help, you crash it down on its armor, and you see like these golden cracks of electricity, of light going through the entirety of the armor of Canalith the Indestructible, and the outer shell splits, and Canaleus starts to melt and disintegrate from the light of the resonance. Demon General destroyed. And suddenly, this stifling pressure that you've been feeling this whole time is gone. It's like you can breathe again.
Nope. I still got Defender.
Oh, true.
Okay, so this thing split. Does that mean its attacks are +4, or is it +4 on top of what it was getting?
On top. Remember how I was missing all the time?
Yeah. Okay, I'll attack this one on the right.
It's a shame. I thought with all your religion checks you would roll really high and then know what they all did. You figured it out, though.
Oh,
21, 12 force damage on this one.
Which one?
The one on the right.
yeah, these things actually have quite a bit of.
Canalith, I will avenge you, my brother.
Go ahead, Calcivir. Calcivir
Well-
is the muted one. The unmuted one.
Yeah, I have a mute button on my mouse. It's a pretty cool button. I really like it. Okay, so I noticed that. Oh, I was gonna say something, but then somebody was saying something out of character, and I didn't get to go all like, "May the waves crash freely." But I guess that it doesn't really matter if we say little voice lines about our deities during combat. We would rather just rush through combat and make strategic decisions. So strategically, I'm gonna pull out my longbow, and I'm gonna shoot a guy with my longbow.
Who's
I'm
the
a
guy?
genius. So I know that one of these guys is labeled injured, and another one's barely injured. They did kind of get knocked over already, so they don't have their "I got knocked over" ability anymore.
I'll call the new one Bony, and then the other one Ebony, so we can differentiate between them. And I'll make Bony a different color.
Apply the invert filter so that they're all cyan and magenta.
Bony is
Alright.
green.
Okay. Yeah, I pulled out my longbow. Try and figure out where I left my character sheet. Here we go. God, I don't want to get in melee range again. Wait, how far are these guys? Can I get in melee? No, not with that guy. I would only be able to choose a big man. What are the rules around, flanking again? Is it, they have to be on either side?
Either side, using melee attacks.
Or like with a melee weapon, I guess?
Right. Within melee range, specifically. Because otherwise you could be flanking, like, with somebody from across the globe. Doesn't really make sense.
Across the globe. I'm gonna use my longbow on the barely injured Ebony. And I keep mousing over this thing. Okay. Longbow. This is actually a +1 longbow this turn because of the shield.
Oh my god.
A pretty good roll. I like that roll. I actually rolled a d8 for the crit, just to be clear.
Yep.
I don't think that this longbow is statted to use sharpshooter, so once again, I just want to point out that that's a 26 to crit with +10 damage, and now I'm going to write this out manually because I can't make my own macros. So let's see. Should be +12 to hit. Oh, and +1 damage from the shield magic thingy. Okay, so plus. This is my second attack. Does a 24 hit Ebony Abishai?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm going to roll a 1d8 plus 16, I believe it is. I feel like that's right. I'm gonna go with plus 16. Okay. So that would be the crit was 8 plus 17, so that's 25 plus 19 damage that I've done this turn.
Nice.
Then I'm going to use. Oh wait, I can use a superiority die on one of those. I don't super care which.
And you still have a hasted attack. With the longbow.
That's what my third attack is from. Yes, thank you. I'm going to use menacing attack to force it to make a wisdom saving throw and add an additional 1d10 damage.
Fails.
It is frightened of me and it takes an additional 10. So that's 25 plus 19 plus 10.
Okay.
And then for my haste, I'm going to do the same thing again. I'm going to roll 1d20 plus 7. 17 appears to miss.
That hits.
Oh. Well, that's nice of them. I deal 18 damage. I'm going to also use a... it's large or smaller? Does anybody have an impression over its strength? Do I have an impression over its strength? My back has probably been turned to it. I have no idea.
I think it was +5 or something when Venari pushed
No,
it.
that was
The tall guy? Yeah. It was +5. I don't know about the small ones. I don't remember, at least.
Oh, yeah, you're talking the small ones.
The small ones, they rolled in acrobatics to oppose the grapple for what it's worth. And they had a really low to hit. They had like a +6 to hit.
So I'm choosing between a trip attack or a distracting strike. I think I'm going to go with a trip attack. It rolls a strength saving throw, and I add another roll 1d10 damage. I add 1 more damage, and it fails its strength, so it's knocked over. It falls prone. And that is all of my attacks. Now I'm going to use a second wind to regain 1d10 plus 10 hit points.
Oh my goodness.
Keep rolling those 10s on that d10.
And then I end my turn. Wait, no, I can move this turn. I'm gonna move... Is this like... This is within 30. This is a good spot. I want to move to here. And now I end my turn.
Okay. I'm going to use my standard action to just do a cantrip here of Sacred Flame on Ebony. You can make a dex save or take 18 radiant.
Destroyed.
Nice.
Then I'm going to bonus action cast Healing Word. Let's me or Cal, I guess. I'll do Cal and you know what? I'll keep you up, so you get 17 HP. You'll probably have to do it yourself.
17.
And I'm gonna hide behind you.
I am no longer bloody.
Don't forget that there's this guy down here.
Yeah, I know. But you're between us, so I'm...
True.
Oh wait, I don't want to line up with... Yeah, let me be here.
All I have to do is pivot. That's still scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Move a little more, maybe.
Up to you.
That makes it pretty hard to lightning bolt. You could do 3 of us, I suppose, but...
You could do 2.
I'm more concerned about the top guy than...
Just kill him before then.
He has to recharge, and the chance of that is like 33%.
Alright. Heidi.
Oh, I'll be here. That's probably better.
Is this the end of your turn, Venari?
Yeah.
Okay.
Miss.
14, miss. I move slightly. I bonus action hide. My turn.
Alright. I will... Actually, they have a +4. They have +10s now to hit. The Boney does. So it's actually really good we killed Ebony ASAP.
Sure is.
Alright, I will bonus action, steady aim, and shoot Boney.
Alright.
Or actually, I'll throw my dagger at him. Might try to. Does 16 hit it?
Roll
does.
with advantage.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead and roll with advantage.
I guess I might get a crit.
There it is!
There you go. Alright.
Got the level.
Okay, so does the sneak attack also crit?
The sneak
it
attack
does.
also crits.
It's 10d6 sneak attack now.
Alright, so first things first, it's 10 for. So the 1d4 gets maxed, right? So you're saying it's an extra 4 damage essentially?
An
That's
extra
how that
8.
Extra 8, okay. So then that's 22 plus what this is. So I have to click this twice essentially. 22 plus 29 is
51.
51 damage to the bony Abishai.
Did you know radiant damage is doubled against the bone versions?
102 damage!
Oof.
The light shard goes straight through its skull and the entire thing just melts into powder.
Alright, based.
Well done.
Steady aimed. Yeah, I'm good. That's my turn.
One
My
remains.
comrades. My storm has been quelled. But I will not go down alone.
Oh!
What's he doing?
I'll...
You do get attack opportunity, yeah.
I don't know if I want to. I don't know what it's doing.
Well, what else? You get? Oh, you have other things you can use your reaction for, yeah.
Yeah, I'll hold off on that.
Alright. It's going to first swipe at you with its claw.
Well, then I'm
You can
going...
see electricity crackling from its hand as it does so. Hey,
Please miss. Oh, I missed. Nothing. Fuck.
Did you think that I was just a mere healer? I do this to protect my brothers. But
it slams you down onto the ground with the hoof attack, just barely missing.
Literally off by 1.
Was it off by 1
Then-
twice?
Yeah.
It whips around and slaps you with its tail, this time missing again.
Right.
Wow.
Feels good, man.
Vonari, you've been fighting a lot in your life, and you've gotten really good at dodging attacks as the years have gone on. This thing runs at you at incredibly high speeds and slashes at you. You warding flare and then duck down. As it slams on you with the hoofs, you quickly roll to the side to avoid the attack, and doing so, the tail just harmlessly goes directly above your head as you pick yourself back up, dusting the sand off. Wielder.
Happy's gonna say that's why your brothers died.
I will move up.
Imagine that. Oh, this is a rug. Never mind. Yeah.
Over here and attack this guy. Resonance charges have reset. 31 to hit. 10 damage. Next attack.
That's
15?
going to
Oh,
hit.
17.
Yeah, that's going to hit. You've got a flank here.
1d4. An extra 3 damage. 22 total. Bonus action, I'm going to have the defender move in 40 feet. And Force Empowered Rend.
Fuck.
Another 7 damage.
Alright.
And that is my turn.
Cal. Sovir.
Somebody refresh me. In 5th edition, do large creatures have 10-foot reach?
Not inherently,
Critical? Not inherently.
but he probably. I assume he does.
Yeah, he has a tail that lists 10 feet reach in the text, so
There you
I'm
go.
just gonna go ahead and reach out to the ether of video game knowledge and say that he probably has 10-foot reach.
I think your character can like physically see.
Yeah, you
so-
can see
Pretty
like his
scary.
tail swipes pretty far.
Alright. If I look 10 or 20 feet this way, I am... Okay, so I don't think that I leave his reach if I run back over and grab my stick. Just run back to where I was. Pick up my halberd and start poking him with the halberd again.
Yeah, that seems fine.
Cool. Okay. This is just completely ordinary stick, other than it being amazing. I think that I can just hit the button. Oh, I can activate my Hunter's Mark again.
Nice.
Is it?
It picks one immediately, so it rolls one when you cast it.
No. Okay. Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna go and... I just wanted to make sure that I had enough uses left if I had forgotten how we started there. I think I got to do this. Do I still have haste?
Yes, you do.
Do I have flanking from this position because of the
You
defender?
do.
Okay, so
It's
that seems like
crit.
a pretty good roll.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
That also seems like a good roll.
Oh my god.
Again? Like that's the same roll. Oh, it's not the same roll.
Criticality.
Hey, does the first 19 hit?
Yes.
I'm gonna add my 10 bonus damage from Hunter's Mark to those. Which maybe also crits, because it's
Do
weapon
you-
damage.
It does. So add another 2d6.
Oh, I roll these, right.
This is what we
All
call a metric ton of damage.
Would you like to describe this one, or should I?
I don't have a good grasp over the shape of this enemy, other than that it
Oh.
has a tail. So
I'm
I think
sorry.
that probably
rolling the
takes care of that.
damage. This is huge.
I know
I'm
that
sorry.
he used to be
He's
spooky.
tall. I know he's
Hang on.
tall.
This is a centaur creature. I thought
Oh.
you could see the art. My apologies. Let me see if I can get it. It's
Well, you
somewhere
see
here.
it in the carousel. Or-
Oh,
Yeah, it's in the
yeah.
carousel. Here, I'll show you what the
Oh,
artwork
yeah,
looks like.
that
I
is
should
the
have
whole
described
guy.
it better.
Yeah, I think the description was
Oh,
initially
we
just
could've
spooky
tamed
guy
him.
comes out of mist or something like that. I mean, it wasn't
tamed
mist,
him.
but
We could have fucking ridden him around.
we could ask Sareth what he thinks about riding the man around.
Sareth hates these guys.
I would be really curious if Sareth has some way to subjugate this demon and imprison them as part of the.
Hell yeah!
All right. I don't know what that would look like, so I think that you should still describe it, but I
Okay.
think that should be the same.
So-
Hey.
You slash at this creature, like you combat roll to pick up your halberd. First you do like one quick stab, then a slash, then an upper slash. The first slash goes directly down, and with the second one, as you bring it up, you behead the creature instantly. Sensing the opportunity, Sareth asks you internally, "Can I?" Do you give Sareth the permission? For just one brief moment to take over.
Guide my hands, Sareth.
Your eyes begin to glow, and suddenly, like, you feel this powerful energy coming from within. A spectral hand reaches out from your arm and grabs onto Armanwa's soul as the being begins to fade. Arman was screaming out,
No! I am the storm! I am the wretched tempest! I cannot... Sareth! What are you doing, you bastard?
and then you yank the soul of this creature and pull it into you.
Very crowded in there.
Yes. Very good, Calcivier. We will take this and make good use of it once my powers are back.
That was slightly terrifying.
He got eaten.
And so, with all of the demons vaporized around you, the only thing you hear is the calm of the waves, the tide going in and out. This is where I would like to end our session. Everyone, I nominate that we call this Bustan Faith. What number is this one?
65?
65, the beach episode.
Nice.
I know.
Yes.
Critical. I know how we call it critical. Oh, goodness. 2 crits back to back?
5 crits in total.
We had 2 scenarios where 2 crits happened back to back.
Those you would get 10d6 extra damage just from the anti-evil stuff alone.
I would like to thank Forgotten Adventures for their work in what we've done with the battle maps. This is a bit of a simple battle map, but it was a fun little encounter. Does anyone have anything they'd like to shout out to?
Armanwa? I want to give a shout out to Armanwa. He tried avenging his friends. Shout out to Armanwa.
Oh, shout out demons.
What do you mean? He's on our side now. He's in Cal's stomach.
I don't know if that makes him on our side. That makes him...
At least he could be polite around.
These are probably the most fun throwaway characters that I've ever created to be immediately killed.
Annalith was almost endearing. Like, oh my goodness.
One of them is inside Cal now, so...
That's true.
Cal and her collection of souls.
These are deep.
Just so you know, Armanwa is the ultimate pro. He is the DPS main that picked up healer because it's what the static needed.
What a legend. Wow. What a legend. These are demon generals, you said?
Yeah.
So they're like Cindy?
So there's the
three Cindy's?
No.
Well, there's the Archfiend Cindy. I think she's above all of them. Then the generals are directly below her?
So there's Cindy, then there's Cindy's marshals, and then the marshals have generals under them.
Ah, okay, so it's not as bad. It's okay. It's still really cool.
However, this has an implication, which I'll give you for free, which is that if Sereth is a marshal that works under Cindy, right? These are generals that work under a marshal. That means Nula has at some point subjugated a demon marshal on the same power as Sereth. Food for thought.
Maybe it is Sereth.
Maybe Nula just went into the abyss and just murked everything.
Does Sereth know which one these 3 belongs to?
Sereth would know, and we'll find out next session.
Oh. Is it Yushorn or Silver?
It might be, or it might not be.
Ooh.
It's definitely Yushorn or Silver.
So
happy fizzle bang.
I don't think he's strong enough to have underlings yet, right?
Yeah, Happy, you're absolutely right. He went to hell, then found the devil, and delivered some hurt and despair.
Ooh. Then he found
Judge
the
him to
devil's
be evil.
Ooh. That's tough.
Very
Big
good
pop.
stuff.
Yeah, no one has any shoutouts they'd like to make? Damn.
No one deserves it this week.
Really?
We I gave a shout out, Armand.
Stardew Valley. I'll shout out Stardew Valley.
Now, Armanwa is a pretty cool character. Alright, well, see you next time.
Have a good one, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for the session, everybody.
Please don't Pog.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right. Adios. Till next week. Good session.